Good evening, everyone. Hello. Welcome to a stream. It's been a while, hasn't it? I've been so busy recently, and streams have not been a thing, and I feel really bad about that. So we're back. We're doing some more streams. We're doing some more Fallout Shelter because I love this game. And it's very, very chill, so I thought it'd be a good way to sort of ease myself back into streaming because I've been insanely busy recently. I had loads of work to do last week. I had Destination Star Trek this past weekend, which was bloody amazing. And I've got loads of work to do this week as well because obviously work needs humans to be there. I have a couple of other projects that I'm doing as well, which are all film related, which obviously translates to very time consuming, so I'm doing those as well, but I wanted to still do some streams because I feel so bad for not doing many at all. I think I've done like 3 in the past week and a half, and that's terrible, and I don't want you guys to think I've abandoned you or anything, or the channel. I want to keep the channel growing. I want to keep building up Lemon Fam. I know a lot of people think, oh, because people are affiliates on Twitch, they want to go straight to partner. I don't want to do that. I don't even care about that anymore. Because I came into streaming with that mindset, and that's not the mindset that I should have. I don't care about becoming partner. I just care about you guys, about building up the community, and about having fun, playing games, and just chilling with everyone. And hey, Bill, lovely to see you. It is really me. I'm back, and it's great to be back. You should post some stuff on Twitter about it. I should post stuff about Destination Star Trek because, you know, I've not done that loads already. And Mike is here as well. Hello, Mike. Lovely to see you as well. How are we all doing this evening? I've been nattering on a lot, haven't I? I think we should hop back into the game. Guess that's kind of why you're all here, to see me play the game and not listen to me nattering on about nonsense. It is so good to be back. I've missed streaming properly so much. I want to try and make things more regular again because I don't want my channel to die. So I'm going to try and stick to everything a bit more regularly. I want to try and get back into doing about 3 or 4 streams a week. Hopefully. That may be a little optimistic just because I've got so many things going on at the moment. But I want to be more regular because it's not fair on you guys, and I feel so bad. I have still been playing this game a little bit off stream though, but I've barely had time to do anything, and it sucks because I've got so many things I want to do, but then there's other things that I need to do which are taking up the time for the things I want to do. And, you know, priorities and being a responsible adult and all that stuff that I don't like doing. But hey ho, here we are, we're back with a stream. We're back with Fallout Shelter, one of my fave games. Super chill, super nice thing to come back to the channel with. And we got a lot to organise in the vault. As you can see, there's people that are now in the wrong places because they're max level and they need to not be there. Let's move you down there temporarily. Need people to get smart. Matthew, get smart. Tiffany, get smart. I'll put Joyce over there. Philip's leveled up. Good on you, Philip. Who else is maxed? We've got someone over there that's maxed. Barbara. Where can I put Barbara? I could probably swap with someone up here, to be fair. Who else needs to get smart? Catherine, go over there. I got you, Cappy. Gotcha. Haha. So yeah, I've been like, I've been doing bits of this game, like about 5 minutes every so often. I feel bad for not streaming, not playing video. I've literally done like nothing that I've been wanting to do this past week because I've been so busy with work and then Destination Star Trek, but that was amazing. Like, honestly, it was probably the best convention I've ever been to. It was so much fun. I really enjoyed it. And for those of you who don't follow me on Twitter, you should, because I tweeted about it 50 million times because it was so good and I really enjoyed it. And I'm already excited for next year. I think next year is going to be even more awesome. But for now, I just want to settle back into actually streaming. Just because, you know, I don't want the channel to just fizzle out. I want it to keep growing, and obviously I need to actually be here to make it grow. I'm actually surprised that I've still been getting some followers when I've not been here, so thank you. I am super grateful for the support, and I promise I'll try not to be away from the channel as long as I have been recently. So shout out to her name is Malula, Snickers, Brandon Core 555, Rainshine, the Batman 1980, Mr. Mac, Chromis TV, Cassandra Williams, Ockfroid, Snake 0504, and like everyone else who followed me recently. There's a lot of you, so thank you very, very much. Bill says your pics and tweets were the cutest ever, it must be said. Thanks, Bill. I was so overwhelmed with happiness. I've not been that happy in so goddamn long. And for those of you who don't know, obviously I'm a huge Star Trek fan, which is why I went to a Star Trek convention, you know, go figure. But I met my two favourite people from Star Trek, and I'm so in love. They are such wonderful human beings, and it was a blessing. So I, of course, am talking about Kate Mulgrew, the iconic Captain Janeway herself. I met her on a Saturday. She signed my copy of her book, and I had a photo op with her, and she gave me a hug because she thought it was so sweet that I was talking about her other work as well as Janeway. And the obvious person that I love so much is Jane Brooke, who plays Admiral Katrina Cornwell on Star Trek Discovery, the new series. And she is honestly like one of the loveliest human beings on planet Earth. She's so, so sweet, and she was so happy to see me, and I was just beyond excited to see her. She really wanted to make the weekend as special for me as I did for her. So like, she surprised me on the Friday when I was queuing at her table, and she said that I could stay at her booth for as long as I wanted because I was her friend. And the fact that she called me her friend was so insane. It was so lovely, and I was like, oh my gosh, this woman genuinely cares, and she genuinely wanted to make this time memorable for me, because obviously it's the first time that we've met face to face, but we've been speaking so much on Twitter that it's like we know each other pretty well already. And yeah, she just wanted to make it memorable, and it really, really was, because I just hung out with her basically whenever I didn't have something else going on, like another photo op or something somewhere else. I was just hanging out with her, and we were just talking about so much random stuff, like just about life. She gave me some really awesome acting advice as well, because I told her that I do acting and voice acting, and I work in an escape room, which helps to harness those skills, but I haven't done any like proper acting stuff for about 2 years, and she was giving me so much advice, and it was amazing. And I was just like, this really helps, like to have someone like that sort of mentoring me in a way, and it was just beautiful. And like, she was just so nice to me the whole weekend, and it was amazing. And like it was so cute because we accidentally like coordinated our outfits every day of the convention. It was amazing. Like, apparently we just have similar taste in clothes, and it was awesome. Like, on the Friday I wore green and she wore white, but apparently I wore her favorite shade of green. And then on Saturday we both wore black, and then Sunday she wore green and then I wore white. It was really weird. And then today I'm wearing black again. But she actually has a jumper that's kind of like this as well, which is really weird. So we were having a little girly chat about fashion as well. It was awesome. And hello, Leon, welcome to a Fallout Shelter stream that's going to be me talking about Star Trek. Sounds a bit weird, but I'll explain. So I went to Destination Star Trek this past weekend, and it was like my favourite convention ever. So if you're not a Star Trek fan, I'm sorry, but that's going to be a very, very big topic of discussion this stream. But never mind that. How are you, Leon? I've not seen you in ages. How has life been treating you? What have you been up to? Let me know. I've missed everyone on Twitch. It's been like forever since I've been here. It makes me sad. But it's good to be back, and it's good to be playing more Fallout Shelter. It just feels so weird, like having not been here for so goddamn long. And I don't know, like, I'm amazed that people actually still are interested in my content after me disappearing off the face of the earth forever. Vice is here as well. Hello Vice, lovely to see you, my mod extraordinaire. Sounds like you had a great time. Good to hear. I did. Like, if it wasn't obvious how much I love Jane Brooke already, that weekend just made me love her even more. She's an incredible human being. She is a credit to Star Trek and just an absolute joy to be anywhere near. Like, she just embodies happiness, and I love her so much. Leon, I'm really good, and I'm having holidays right now. Nice. Hope you're enjoying it. Mike, so is Star Trek the one with the talking golden robot? Mike, shut up. You be quiet. Don't hurt me. It's not that. No. Although there was a little bit of Star Wars stuff there. There was a little bit of Doctor Who stuff. Like, it wasn't just, well, it was mainly Star Trek, but like a couple of the vendors selling stuff there were like, hey, here's some other sci-fi stuff. So that was cool. But it was obviously primarily Star Trek. And yeah, it was just really cool to like be around so many other people that had the same interests. Bill, Mike, I'll beam you into space if you continue on like that. Yeah, Bill knows. Bill knows what's up. I just realised I have two things here that I need to check off on this list. Do that. Have 6 Ball Dwellers in the vault. I've already got 5 of them. That's amazing. I need 1 more Ball Dweller. Now I could build another salon and just chop someone's hair off, or I could wait for another Ball Dweller to turn up. I don't know. We'll take our chances for now. We'll leave it. See if we can summon a Ball Dweller. If not, then barbershop time. I'll bin that one because I've not done it. Equip $5 with an outfit. Can I cheese that one right now? Let's try this. Will that cheese it? That does cheese it. Nice. Let's just we'll just you know, do this the totally legit way. Yep. Totes legit. This is how you spam objectives, guys. Fine. There we go. Nicely done. Me. Good job. Rush 20 rooms. Oh, I don't like that one, but I'm not spending Nuka-Cola to get rid of it because I can't be bothered. But I do want to try and get the platinum for this game soon. Obviously, I'm still going to play it even after I've gotten the platinum, but the primary goal is to try and get the platinum soon. I still need to craft the rest of these themes, which is going to take forever. I still need to get the legendary stuff, but I need 2 more dwellers in the vault. And then we can start crafting legendary outfits and weapons, which is pretty awesome. I can't remember what the trophies I have left to get. Mike says, I had to do it, Bill, and I was thinking of what they said on Big Bang Theory. Bill, I'll send it to you. I compiled a list of my favourite Star Trek episodes minus Discovery, which I've barely seen. You need to watch Discovery, Bill. And then you need to realise why I love Jane Brooke so much. Because I do. She's amazing. Like, not just her character, but like her character as well is amazing. She's so strong, so independent, so influential. She has a great story arc that I really hope continues in season 2, and she's just a huge inspiration to women everywhere. And Jane herself is just literally the nicest person on the planet. I love her so much. Like, she's so kind and considerate and so supportive of her fans. She just embodies positivity, and it was just so great spending so much of my weekend with her. Like, I love her so much. I could honestly just spend the whole stream talking about her because she's amazing. But I'm sure you guys would rather me talk about other things as well. But hey, Star Trek is cool. Let me enjoy Star Trek, okay? It's fine. 4 times healing speed. Oh, that could be a good one to give to someone who goes out a lot. And I've got my last Mr. Handy and I don't know where to put him. Cool. I don't think I can actually get any more Mr. Handys now, because you can only have 5 per vault, and I believe that one is my 5th. So I think all other Mr. Handys might just get like deleted from existence. I don't actually know what happens with extra Mr. Handys. I'm not sure. I don't know, I guess we'll find out when I get another one at some point. Come on, put this fire out, guys. There we go. The question is, where should I put that Mr. Handy? I'm gonna put him probably on this floor, because the only room that's occupied is the games room. Like, all of this is empty, and that's just ready to be attacked by all of the hideously annoying things that burrow through the walls, which obviously we don't want. Let me have a look at my quests. Oh, we got some people there. I'll do that one first, and then we'll send some others out on some quests as well. Just see if they can get some good stuff. God, I'm trying to think what the trophies I have left to get. So there's the 2 legendary ones. There's the craft all the themes. There's build one of every room, which I can't do until I get 100 dwellers. I still think I haven't done the 25 babies one. I think I need a couple more babies in the vault. May try and get that one sorted soon as well. And I think I still have to do the 100 quests one, which I've not done yet. I don't know, I'll pull up the trophies list right now, actually. Why not? Let's have a look at the trophies. Trophies. Da, 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 da. No one's dying, that's fine. Da, 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 da. Let's have a look. I'm on the wrong thing. Whoopsie doodle. I should probably get them moving as well. Right, there we go. Done that one, 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 done that one. Collect 20 legendary weapons and 20 legendary outfits. I need to do those 2 trophies. Complete 100 objectives. I don't think I've done that one yet. So that's the that's all the stuff, like the one that I just did, like the outfits one, and then like have the bald dwellers in the vault and like survive X amount of attacks without dying or whatever. So I haven't done that one yet, but there's no way to track that in the game, which is really annoying. Ooh, we got some good stuff there. Got one more legendary weapon as well, so we're 1 step closer to the legendary weapons trophies. That's awesome. But yeah, there's no way to track the objectives, which is really goddamn annoying, because I would like to know what they are. Alright, got another missile launcher. Cool. Probably won't be using that anytime soon though. What other ones have we not done? 25 babies. I think I've done like 23 babies? I'm not sure. Ah, perfect. Can I get 2 for 2? I can. Ah, that was nice. That was very satisfying. Good job, me. Oh, look at all this good stuff. That's nice. Proud of this team. I was gonna make be mincemeat. Name's Bigsby. Nice to meet you. I realise I'm not doing voices. I'm sorry, guys. I'm too tired to do silly voices this time. You're going to have to finish this job for me. Okay. Why not? I might do some silly voices a bit later. I'm just really tired right now, guys. And I'll get moving. There's no time to waste. Cool. Thanks, man. That's also a legendary outfit, which I like. So we're one step closer to the outfit trophy as well. So that's awesome. I'm trying to look at my trophies. 100 quests I've not done yet. I scrapped 500 items. I'm close to that one. I think that's it. I think. Oh yeah, and there was a craft, an outfit, a weapon, and a theme trophy. I remember I tried that once, but there's a very specific way that you have to do it to actually unlock the trophy, and I can't remember if I did that or not. I think I did, because you have to like have all three of them done in the same session. So you have to craft a theme, a weapon, and an outfit during one play session of the game. So like, for example, this stream, I'd have to have a theme, a weapon, and an outfit all crafted at the same time. Which is really annoying because themes take literal days to craft. But I feel like I might have done it. I can't remember. And I'm not going to check my trophies list now because that means pausing the stream for a moment, and that's honestly not worth it. I can't be bothered. I definitely get why you love Jane Brooke though. She's amazing. I was across the room, but whatever just happened to elicit that reaction, I hope it happens again. What reaction? I don't remember what I reacted to. I don't know. Was it my double critical hits? It might have been that. I'm not sure. I don't know, I overreact to a lot of things, in case you couldn't tell, but, you know, that's part of being an actor and being a host. You've got to be energetic, you've got to showcase your personality, regardless of how crazy it is, like mine. I like to think that's part of my charm. This time I'm a bit quirky. Okay, we're done looking at trophies for now, that's fine. Oh god. Oh god. There's death claws. Why are there death claws here? Why? There's only 2 of them, but that's too many and I don't like it. They're horrible. Oh, gimme that crit. Bam! Damn it. I preemptively banned. Oh, that's depressing. It wasn't a 5 damage and it didn't even kill it. There's a preemptive ban for nothing. That's such a letdown. Kraut! What is this? Aren't you at a con? What? Also hi. Hi Kraut. I'm back. I've missed streaming so much. I know I streamed like twice last week, but twice is not enough for me, god damn it. And yeah, I've been away for so long, like obviously at the convention and then doing other work stuff as well, and it's been so goddamn annoying being away for such a long period of time because I don't want the channel to die, I don't want people to lose interest, and you know, it's just been tough trying to squeeze time into stream as well as everything else. So I feel really bad about that, but I'm back now. I want to try and keep growing, keep progressing, and as I was saying at the start of the stream as well, like I know a lot of other people that I've been seeing recently are like trying to do the whole partner push. I honestly do not care about that, to be honest. Like, for me, there was a point where I was like, yeah, I want to be a partner because it'd be cool, but I literally don't care anymore. Because for me, Twitch has always been like a hobby, just something to do on the side. For me, it's like, it's a portfolio builder. It's a social aspect because I get to chat with you guys, make new friends, both as viewers and then as other streamers as well. And yeah, like it never really bothered me. So, like, me coming back isn't me going, okay, I'm back, let's make partner. It's me saying, hey, I'm back, I've missed you guys, I've missed making content, let's get back into it, kind of thing. Oh, we got another Dweller, yeah! That means we're one away from crafting legendary stuff, and that's awesome! Gaming Chasm's here as well. Hello, Gaming Chasm. How is everyone doing? I've missed all of you. Saw your pictures from Destination Star Trek. They're amazing, aren't they? They're so cute. Like, literally every photo that I had with Jane Brooke is just perfection. That woman is amazing. She's so sweet, and she is so photogenic. Like, every photo I've seen of her, I'm just like, you're so beautiful. It's ridiculous how insanely attractive she is. Yeah, you do it because you enjoy entertaining creepy old guys on the internet. Nothing at all wrong with that. Bill, shush. That doesn't sound good the way you put that. No, we won't ever refer to it as that again. Kraut says, who needs to partner with Twitch anyways? Exactly, you're partnered with the awesome viewers, Lemon Fam Hype. Exactly, Kraut. Like, me saying I don't want the channel to die isn't me saying, oh, I don't want my viewers to drop, or oh, I don't want loads of people to stop following. It's me saying I don't want you guys to think that I've abandoned you, because I haven't. It's just that life has been stealing all of my time recently. But it's not all been, like, bad stuff. Like, it's actually mostly been pretty good stuff that's been taking up my time, to be honest. Like, you know, with Destination Star Trek, which I bloody loved. Work has been pretty busy. That could both be interpreted as good and bad, depending how you view it. I've got a project going on that may involve some voice acting work, which is pretty exciting. I'm going to be doing some video projects, both with my work, like my actual job, and some other stuff on the side as well. So that's pretty cool as well. And I've got MCM London this weekend that I'm going to as well. But I won't be there the whole weekend. I'll be there on Friday, and I might be there for a couple hours on the Sunday. I'm not too sure about Saturday though. We'll see how that turns out, but I don't think I can really make any promises for Saturday. We'll see. It'd be awesome to be there all 3 days, even if just for a little bit, but the Saturday morning I am 100% definitely at work, so I won't be able to make it there. But I'll be there all day on Friday if anyone wants to come and hang out. Vi says I can relate to that, being crazy busy recently. Yeah, man, like, life is hard sometimes. It's hectic. Sometimes good hectic, sometimes I want to scream and tear all my hair out hectic. But, you know, that's just how it is. Game Chasm, by the way, the auditions for the game I was telling you about is open. Oh, that's awesome. You want to hook me up with a sweet link, then don't be afraid to whisper it to me, because that would be cool. I could probably get rid of loads of these outfits, to be fair. I don't really need them. Why do I only have 2 ghost costumes? I should have 3. Oh no, someone's wearing one, never mind. I remember what I'm doing. Honest, I'm not an idiot. And that's a lie, and you all know it, because you all know I am indeed an idiot in regards to every game that I play. There's the 3rd one right there. Mystery solved. Good job, me. I'm so smart. Let's move on from that and send some other people on the quest, shall we? What one shall we do? Kind of want to do that one because legendaries. A 3 dwellers with radar armor though. Who's wearing radar armor? Let's have a look. That is radar armor. Okay. So Julia. I can't be bothered to change people's outfits. If I know 3 people are wearing it, I'll just send those 3 people. So far Julia is the only one. That's not concerning at all. She's my only dweller wearing radar armor. That's going to be annoying. I know we've got Jose there. Julia, Jose, wait. No, someone else. And Anna. Do I have any other options? Kimberly. Okay. Okay, so we've got... And Douglas. Okay, we have some options. That's good. That's good. Okay. We'll do that one. Whoops. So this one, level 26, 10 plus, that's fine. So we'll do... I've already forgotten the names of all the people I just said. Douglas, Kimberly, and someone else. Was it Anna? Might have been Anna, but she didn't have great stats, to be fair. Do you know what? The other two will carry her, it's fine. Doesn't matter. She needs to level up anyway, she's level 35, the others are in the 40s, it's fine. Good luck, guys. Don't let anyone die. Vice, to be fair, I'm not sure if Letitia's busy is because she doesn't know how to say no like yourself. I mean, kind of. I always say, yeah, I can do things, so that could possibly be part of the problem, but then it's also because I just want to do more things. Like, I want to actually not, like, waste time. Like, I want to just keep being productive, and I want to try and move forward with my career, which is very difficult when you work in entertainment, because it's trying to get people to notice you, which is the tough part. You want to be noticed and then actually be what they're looking for. But maybe someday I'll get some acting stuff or presenting stuff I actually want. I don't know. We'll see. But I I did actually make a little joke about that with Lovely Jane, because I had a photo op with her and Jason Isaacs, who plays Gabriel Lorca in Star Trek Discovery, and because I look a little bit like them both, I made a joke to the writers of the series on Twitter, and I was like, isn't this a great family photo? By the way, I'm an actor, and I have some thoughts about what this potential character could be like. I'll pass you my notes. And, you know, we'll see if they're interested, or if they just think, she's funny, go away. I don't know. But you never know until you try. Jane thought it was funny, Jason thought it was funny, they were both all for it. And it would be amazing if that did actually bring me a job. Imagine that. Imagine me like telling that story in like 10 years time, like, oh yeah, I got a job on Star Trek because I tweeted as a joke when I was just a fan. But you know, Jane and Jason both thought it was funny, and it's weird that I do look a little bit like them. I'm like, that's just perfect, because I love their characters' chemistry in the show. I love Star Trek, and you know, I am an actor, so it would all just tie everything up so perfectly if that actually became a thing. It probably won't, but you know, we'll see. And if any of you want to go and retweet that tweet, go have a look at my Twitter. Make that tweet explode, so then they're more likely to see it. I think Sav was at Destination Star Trek for a bit. He was indeed. You've neither got max caps? I do, 930,000, it's crazy. But hey, it helps actually like doing quests, because you get a lot of caps from them, and obviously the Mysterious Stranger and Bottle and Cappy. And because my dwellers have really high luck now, so on quests they get a lot more caps. Like, most of the quests that I've done off stream this past week or so, when I play the game for about 5 minutes at a time, they return from quests with like 10 to 15,000 caps each, and then doing like 3 quests at once means I can get like 40,000 caps, which is crazy. Gotta keep poking the box. Exactly, Crouch. That's what I'm doing. And hopefully we'll get something from that. We'll see. But like, Jane was giving me loads of awesome advice as well, just for acting in general. It was really, really nice. Like, his character is something else. His characters tend to be, but Jason Isaacs is hilarious. He is. He's awesome. He was so lovely as well. And I just loved having a photo with him and Jane because I love their characters in the show. I mean, it's just so cool to be with both of them. And like, to see their dynamic just as people, as opposed to the characters, is great. Because I don't want to obviously spoil it for people who haven't seen the show, but Jason's character in the show is an interesting and complicated character, as was his dynamic with Jane Brooks' character. And then just seeing them just as people, it was amazing. And I'm so sorry for anyone who isn't a Star Trek fan in the chat. You probably don't care about anything I'm saying right now, but I'm happy. It was an amazing weekend, and I'm heartbroken that it's over. Like, I want to go back because there's so many great things about that weekend. I'm so sad. But it was amazing that I got to be the first and the last person that Jane saw at the weekend. Like, I was first in her queue on the Friday. To be fair, I was the only one at the start because I got in, I was like the 20th person in the convention. So I was like, I'm going to get there right away. And I was. And then at the end of the weekend, I was the last person that she said goodbye to as well. Because I went back to visit her signing table at the end of the day. And then she gave me like 5 goodbye hugs. I like, stop making this more difficult. It was heartbreaking. But I just loved that convention. It was so good. Like, the show floor itself was a little bit quieter than most other conventions, but it became increasingly obvious that it was a convention more about meeting guests as opposed to like the merch and stuff. And they had like a props museum, and they had a screening area where they were showing old Star Trek episodes. They had a gaming area. They had obviously panels. What else did they have? They had like loads of different sets from the show that you could take photos in as well. And it was really, really cool. They had a lot of stuff going on there. But I know some people like to go to conventions for the merch. And there wasn't too much in the way of merch there, but there was still some awesome stuff for sale there. I saw this one thing that I was like, I want it so badly, but I'm not going to spend that much money on it. But it was so cool. It was like a big model of the Discovery. And it was like so big that I can't even hold my hands out in frame of the camera. Because I want to go, it's like this, but you can't see my hands, so that doesn't help. It was just really, really big, basically. And it was like, it wasn't just like plastic, it was made of like loads of different materials, and it had loads of lights on it as well, and it was so cool. But it was $9,000. And like, I wanted it, but I was like, I don't have $9,000 to spend on it, and I don't have somewhere to put it in my house because it's so ridiculously big. But it was so cool. It's this big. Wait, it doesn't work in chat either. No, it doesn't, crap. It just doesn't work anywhere. I wish my camera frame was bigger because I could actually like show you with my hands how big it was. Because at the moment it just, my arms are off screen, so I don't know. But it was very big. It was really cool. It was probably about, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to actually give a measurement. I think it was probably about 3, that might be a little bit too big. Maybe like 2.5 feet big, maybe 3 at a push. I don't know, but it was huge and it looked awesome. It's like, I would want that in my house, but I would have nowhere to display it. But it just looked amazing. And they had some other really cool merchandise there too. And they had like, obviously it had a stand that was full of like pops and stuff. They had like the official merchandise as well. They had loads of retro action figures. The props museum was really cool, like seeing stuff that they actually used in the shows. That was awesome. But I couldn't take photos in the prop museum, and I really wanted to, because I was like, oh, this would be great to put on Twitter and Facebook and show everyone all these really cool things. But they were like, no photos in the prop museum. But like, they had a prop museum for part of Star Trek Discovery, which we were allowed to take photos in, which is a bit weird. They're like, oh no, you can't take photos of all the old school Trek stuff, but you know, the Discovery bit, go right ahead. So I did that. I took a few photos in there, because that's pretty cool, and I love Discovery. Back up away from the camera, or just don't worry about it. No. It doesn't work if I back away from the camera, but never mind. It's big, basically. Bill says that reminds me of some stuff I saw in Europe. They had like 3D printed reproductions of famous paintings that are meant to be accurate to micrometers. That's impressive. Bill, but they're meant to be limited run and were like 25,000 euros. That's a lot of euros. I don't even know what that'd be in pounds. I'm gonna have a look. Right, euros to pounds. Yes, this is how Letitia Googles during her live streams, because she's too impatient to find out later. So 25,000 euros is 22,082 pounds 28 pence. That's still a lot of money. Did they sound just like that, Letitia? They did indeed, Mike. They sounded just like that. But hey, we all know I like to do silly voices sometimes, which is, I guess, kind of why people are like, you should do voice acting, which is also why I do voice acting. Big surprise there. God, going back to work today and doing all of my accents, I was so bad at them because I haven't done them in like a week and a half because I've been busy with so much other stuff. Like, that's how busy I've been. Like, I have work, but I hadn't been to work since not last Sunday, but the Sunday before that. I've just had so much other stuff going on as well. So I had work stuff before that. Then last week was just loads of other projects going on. Then Destination Star Trek, and now it's back to just loads of work. Like, I'm being called in pretty much every day this week, which is a lot of days. Apart from Thursday. Thursday is my only day off, and then obviously Friday for MCM. But technically MCM's not a day off because I'm going to be at MCM. But every other day I've been called into work this week, which is crazy. It's not been that manic for me. But hey, I get paid, so can't complain there. But it was just weird going back today and trying to remember how to do all of my voices. Like, the 3 or 4 different American accents that I do for my American characters, they were all awful today. I was like, what is going on with me? I literally spent 3 days at the weekend with an American. You would think that I would have learnt how to speak American or speak it better than I did before that. Because yeah, the awesome thing about seeing Jane at the weekend was that because she knew me so much already, she liked me and trusted me, that I could just hang out at her booth like the whole weekend and I didn't have to like pay every time I came back. It was really cool. She was just like, yeah, come and have a chat. So basically whenever I didn't have other stuff on my schedule, I was like, oh, I'm gonna go hang out with Jane. And it was great. We just talked about loads of random nonsense. It was awesome. I was like, I feel so special that she called me her friend and that I was allowed to stay there. It was great because on Sunday she basically asked me what her schedule was as opposed to her, like, the guardian that was working her table. And I was like, you know, the person sitting next to you, it's their job to know what you're doing. I just know the schedule because it's basically my schedule too. It was great. I liked that responsibility that she gave me. And I was like, hey, maybe next year I could be her guardian instead. It'd be cool. How does American sound? The consonants are pretty big and have a lot of different accents as far as I know. Is there one centralized one I didn't know about? Like, you know what I mean, Kraut? Like, you know, I'm speaking English at the moment, but at work I do several different types of American accents, and they were all just terrible today because I hadn't done them for a week and a half, so I felt like a little bit rusty, and I'm still very sleep deprived. So being super tired and out of practice is not a good combination. But never mind, I'll remember how to do them eventually. I'm just much better at doing silly voices than I am at doing accents. Accents are tough, especially because there'll be people that will always be like, oh, that doesn't sound like that accent at all, blah 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 blah. Like with The Walking Dead, like half the actors in that show are British, but they do American accents, and they're like, watching like the first couple of seasons, the accents are terrible, and then they've just been getting better and better and better. Whereas I don't see much progress with mine. They're just a bit of a pet peeve of mine. Live in the US, and this there's one country in the Americas just got to poke fun of it. Well, it's like people think that in England there's only like posh or Cockney accents. I'm like, actually come to England and you'll see there's like 50 million accents here. But I don't even know what kind of American accents I do. Like, I know I have like a really bad southern one. I can do a little bit of an East Coast one as well. And then there was actually a while where I tried to emulate Jane's Midwestern accent. That one's tough though, because some of the words I fluctuate with my other accents because I still can't quite figure out how certain words and phrases are pronounced correctly. And sometimes I just go full on British again and I'm like, God damn it, stop. But you know, if I do ever want that role in Star Trek, then, you know, it would make sense to have an American accent of sorts. But it's really tough. And also I'm speaking like I'm going to get the part, but it's a part for a character that I made up that the writers know literally nothing about, so it's probably not going to happen anytime soon. But it would be pretty damn amazing if it did, just saying. But never mind, we'll see. So much junk I need to sell. There we go. So you have Southerner and Jersey Shore, just need Minnesotan, and I think you have them all covered. You have 2 American mods if you ever want feedback. I won't do them tonight because I'm so tired and they're just terrible. But it's a very good point, Vice. I know, it's like at work it just feels natural to do it because that's what I need to do. But then on stream I'm like, this is just me playing games. I don't need to do them. Although with games like this it kind of works if I do. Because, like, you know, there's all these characters that don't have voices. But if I play like other games, it would just be a bit weird if I did them. I don't know. Let's look at my stats. See how close I am to these stupid trophies. I need to have 2 more babies born in the vault. That'll get me up to 75. Although the babies won't be born in this stream because I'm not going to stream for another 3 hours. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just super tired, and I do have work tomorrow as well, so that does mean early wake up times. But obviously we're still going to be streaming for another couple hours because we haven't even been live for 1 hour yet. But if I do make some babies in this stream, they're not going to be born in this stream. Then we got that other dweller coming back with these guys in 11.5 hours. So we get to meet that person, and also we did have another new dweller turn up in the vault earlier as well, but I completely forgot to introduce. Shame on me. So we have lovely Sharon Shaw over here, who came to the vault earlier today. Literally just before I started. So Sharon here, let me tell you a little bit about her. So she's a family woman. She's very social and very maternal. She came from a less civil and much more aggressive Vault, but she overheard Scott and Veronique there right next to her on the radio, and she thought that Vault 202 sounded like the place that she wanted to be at. She wanted to find a place to live as well as survive, because surviving and living are two very different things. You know, to survive, it's just sort of basic, like food and water and I'm good. But to live is to remain in touch with your humanity, to find something that gives you hope and keeps you pushing forwards. And that's what Sharon wants, and that's why she moved here, because this is a nice community, everybody's happy, everybody's looking after each other, and it's all good. Bill says, did Twitch crap out? I hope not. I don't think it did. Kraus is pretty sure there are plenty of other viewers in the US here as well. There are a few others indeed. I don't want you all to criticise me so much though. Bill, anyway, if you need to know the correct American accent, I'd be glad to provide some elocution lessons. Thanks, Bill. I just need accent work properly, to be fair. Snickers is here as well. Hello, Snickers. Lovely to see you this evening. How are you doing? I'm so sorry I've been away for so long, but welcome. How's life been treating you? Hope you've been well. Whippy is here as well. Welcome, Whippy7744. And I am indeed streaming from my PlayStation 4, and it is 8:20 in the evening, so it's dark and cold, so yay. Welcome, Whippy. How are you doing? Hope you've been having a good day so far. Snickers is good. Glad to hear it. Did you have a good weekend? What'd you get up to? I was at a convention. I was at Destination Star Trek, because I am a Star Trek nerd, and it was fun and I liked it. And I basically spammed a Twitter with everything. Kraut's put a clip up there. I don't know what that clip is. You have me intrigued. What is it? What did I say that was so clip-worthy? Oh, making babies. You cheeky son of a gun, Kraut. That's why I love you. Bill, well, what's your background in phonetics? None. I have no background in anything ever. Oh my god, Jane Brooke liked my tweet. Sorry. You guys know how much I love her. I've been talking about her non-stop because I saw her so much at the weekend and she liked my tweet, and I'm so happy. I mean, she likes a lot of my tweets, to be fair, but they happened on stream, okay? This is video proof. Like, she tweeted the most adorable thing earlier about Destination Star Trek. She did like a collage of loads of photos of fans that she met, and I'm in that collage, and I'm like, oh, that's me. I'm sorry, guys. I'm such a happy little fangirl right now. I'm sorry. I know probably a lot of you don't care about Star Trek, but I do. It's been such a huge part of my life, and I love it. Had to do it. Of course you did, Kraut. And you've added it as a quote as well. If I do make some babies in this stream, they won't be born in this stream. Oh my god, what is this nonsense that I spout sometimes? I don't even know anymore. God damn it. But hey, if it makes good quotes, then that's fine. We want to fill up that quote bot. Oh my god. Let's look at some dwellers, shall we? Who should make babies? I feel like every time I say that now, I'm gonna be judged severely. Tell you what, taking a break from work to get that all done. God damn you, Kraut. God damn you. Now that's a good quote. It's something, alright. You know, we should look at the book instead, because I got all my Dweller pairs written in the book. And for anyone who's new and has not seen a Fallout Shelter stream of mine, basically, because I'm an actor entertainer, I want to make my streams a little bit different. So with Fallout Shelter, I make up little stories about all of my characters, all of my dwellers, because it's my job as an actor to add depth. And that's what I'm doing by writing up all these little stories about all my characters in my book here. And then dwellers that make babies together, I make up like little stories about how they got together and like about their family dynamics. And, you know, I just think it's really fun. Like, I treat these streams as sort of more like chill out streams that you guys can sort of listen to without really paying much attention to them, because it's just me nattering on for most of it anyway, because this game's a pretty chill game. There's not much that really goes on in it. Like, you know, you don't have to be fully engrossed into what's going on, because most of it is just me collecting stuff. So, you know, I thought just to fill all of that empty space, I would make up all these stories. I'm so sorry, I can't pronounce your name. Tell me how to address you. Your stream is awesome. You're very intelligent. Thank you very much. That is very kind of you to say. I'm glad you're enjoying my stream. I beg to differ about the intelligence, though. I think I severely lack a lot of intelligence. Kraut says, OMG, so it's story time with Letitia? It might be story time with Letitia when Letitia finds a story to use for story time. Let's have a look. What story shall we do? Farquharson. That doesn't help. I need it spelt phonetically. I'm so sorry. Farquharson. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm so sorry. I feel terrible. The struggle is real, Vice. I like pronouncing people's names properly because I have such a dumb name that no one can pronounce properly. So I want to pronounce everyone's names properly because I know the pain of not having it pronounced properly. I feel so bad. Names are rough. They are, Kraut. And I feel bad that I butcher people's names all the time. Please correct me. I don't want to be wrong. I'm so sorry. I promise I'm not as ignorant all the time. It just annoys me when I can't say things properly. Like, there have been times where I've watched back, like, little snippets of my streams and I just listen to what I say and I'm just like, those aren't words. What are you talking about, Letitia? Or, like, when I butcher phrases and, like, completely flub over my words, I'm like, that's not grammar. That's not English, and you're dumb. I criticize myself a lot, guys, in case that wasn't blindingly obvious. But it's so cringy sometimes. Snickers says far cute easy. Yeah, you can type it. I can't. Well, I can type it, but you know, when I read chat, I'm not going to type what I'm reading because you guys can just read it yourselves. Use the International Phonetic Alphabet, please, guys. Please. Whippy, I'm from Steve's gang. Hey, I saw you on Discord. I'm new-ish, so I pop by and say hi. Hello. Lovely to have you here from the Go 8-Bit group. As you can see... And Deathclaws are interrupting. Go away, Deathclaws. As you can see... I'm part of the Go 8-Bit community streamers. Steve was very, very kind to drop me a message and say, hey, I'm making this group for the community, for everyone who streams in the community. And he was like, do you want to be a part of it? And I was like, hell yeah. Turns out I was the first member of the team. Apart from, obviously, the guys who set it up. So I thought that's pretty cool. I'm the first member of something awesome. Yay! But seriously, thanks, Steve. I know he's probably not watching, but thanks, Steve. Love you. It's lovely to have you here, Whippy. I thought I recognised the name, but I couldn't think where from. But I didn't want to say, hey, I know that name, and for me to be completely mistaken with someone else. But hey, I'm glad to know that it's not just me being crazy. And I do hope I can provide some sort of entertainment. I know I'm not as funny or interesting as Steve himself, but he's a lovely bloke. And I appreciate that you stopped by from the Discord whatchamadoodle. I play this game a lot because this is, to me, what Stardew is to Steve, in that I can't stop playing this game because it's so simple but so relaxing to play. I stream it so much. I know it's not the most exciting gameplay, but I like to treat these streams as more like podcasty and chatty, as opposed to me like going crazy with a game. I was kind of tempted to do the last part of Fat Princess today, but I thought because I'm only going to be streaming for a couple of hours, I thought I probably won't. So I might do Fat Princess tomorrow night on stream, and then we might finish the story for that. And I don't really know what to do with that game afterwards. Doing a great job. Thanks, Whippy. Glad to hear it. I was going to do some story time, wasn't I? I was, because I was going to get some more babies in the vault. So, who, guys, should make a baby? I actually need two, so we need two people to make babies. So we got all the couples here at the moment. We got Tiffany and Eric, Charlotte and Andrew, Scott and Veronique, Emma and Randy, Autumn and Sarah, Brenda and Frank, Julia and Dennis, Jack and Beverly, Carol and Nathan, Robert and Margaret, Matthew and Alice, Teresa and Douglas, Janice and Harry, Aaron and Christina, Barbara and William, Brian and Kimberly. Maybe shall we get some new couples going in the vault? I think we should get some new couples. And Kraut says, but remember everyone, if I do make babies in this stream, they won't be born in this stream. Correct. Because in this game, babies take 3 hours to be born and then 3 hours to grow up. So really, they're not actually going to be important until 6 hours from now. Young underground love, exactly. I'm trying to think who we should hook up. I've got loads of dwellers that are still single. And, you know, maybe Sparks should start a fly-in. Let's have a read of the list. I don't know. Is it weird that it's come to that point in these streams that I can look at my list of the names of all of the dwellers and know exactly who's who? Is that weird? Is that worrying at all? I don't know. Vault speed dating. Pretty much. I mean, you know, everyone's charisma stats are pretty high now, apart from all the newbies. So it won't take that long for them to bond. Although I did have to get rid of the bar. The bar used to be over here. But because we had a serious issue with water supply, because we've got so many dwellers now, the bar had to go. Like, there was nothing else that I wanted to get rid of at the time. And, you know, I was like, charisma is not the most important stat, to be honest. So I had to put a water treatment plant there. I might make another bar at some point, put it somewhere, but for now it wasn't super important. I don't know, maybe we'll just hook up some dwellers who have been here a while. Or maybe even some couples who've already had kids might have some more kids. But who? I don't know, let's look at my dwellers' stats. Because there are some dwellers that obviously I don't really want, like, because obviously the females, when they get pregnant, they're not going to, like, fight and stuff. So I don't want to, like, take two strong females out of the equation, really. Charisma isn't the most important stat. Tell it to my crippling loneliness. Oh, crap. Vice, aren't a majority of these people related? We actually talked about this last time, Vice. Also, hi, anyone who's just joined. I go a bit crazy when I play this game, and I make up loads of stories for no reason, other than to be creative. So if you want to watch a Fallout Shelter stream that is about playing the game properly, you're in the wrong place. But if you're here for some chill entertainment, some random stories, and maybe even some laughter, then you're in the right place. So yeah, going back to Vice's point, I have all of the families written up here, and I was looking at this on the last stream, and we have a couple of larger families in the vault. So for example, we have Barry and Veronique Hall here, who have the most kids in the vault. So they have Ronald, Alice and William. So Alice Berry, who's over there, and then Ronald and William. So Ronald, who's up there, and then William, who's all the way down the bottom somewhere. William. So they have the most kids, but God damn it, Feral Ghouls, you're interrupting the story. But none of their kids have had kids. The actual biggest family we have in the vault is the Powell family, which consists of, I'm just going to tell this and not point to the dwellers because Feral Ghouls are attacking. So Charlotte and Andrew, they had Margaret and Philip as their kids. And then Margaret hooked up with Robert, who had Douglas and Cheryl as their kids. And then Douglas hooked up with Teresa and had Kimberly. And then Kimberly hooked up with Brian and had Edward. So that's a very big family. So Charlotte and Andrew are technically like great grandparents, I think. Hang on. So they're parents to them. I'm going to figure this out. They're parents to them. They're grandparents to them. Great-grandparents. Okay, yeah. Charlotte and Andrew are great-great-grandparents. Technically. You know, if you want to follow actual, like, life. They're great-great-grandparents, which is crazy. Shall we make them great-great-great-grandparents? Oh. That means Edward needs to get with someone. Where's Edward? I don't know where he is. Edward! He's up there. Edward's only level 3. He's barely been in the vault. Maybe not Edward then. He needs to level up his stats more. Let me have a look. I don't know, maybe some people who aren't as happy could have some babies to get happier. Apart from all the new dwellers, I want them to level up their stats first. So I need some of the older dwellers who aren't 100% happy. Most of them are new dwellers though, that's the thing. All my old dwellers are loving life, which is good. That means I'm running the vault correctly. But who can I make have a baby to increase the happiness a little bit? Samuel isn't 100% happy. Nathan's not happy. Who's Nathan with? Carol. Maybe Nathan and Carol could have another kid. That could be on the cards. Okay, so Carol and Nathan. Someone else that isn't a brand new dweller. Dr. Lee, I don't think she actually has, she doesn't have anyone yet, so I could pair her up with someone. Ashley isn't 100% happy. She could be paired up with someone. So could Amy. So could Alice. Is Alice with someone? She is. She's with Matthew. Matthew. Oh, Alice and Matthew could have another kid. Okay, done. Alright, Alice. Go. Hang on. Need to clean that up. Or should we get a new pair going in the vault, guys? What do we think? I probably sound crazy to anyone who's just joining the stream. I'm sorry, guys. I like making up stories for Fallout Shelter because it's fun. I know, what do we think in chat? Are we thinking we should hook up some new people? Or do we think there might be some sparks flying with some of these other couples? I'm not sure. There might be some sparks somewhere. I'm trying to decide between who, though. Who could be compatible with each other? Out of everyone that I have left. I'm actually looking at their personalities, like who would match up well. I don't know. But you know what I'm thinking, though? I'm thinking we're going to put Carol and Nathan, and they're going to have another baby, because why not? And to be honest, I don't really send Carol out into the wasteland that much anyway, so it won't be like a major thing that like, oh no, I've just taken away someone who goes out into the wasteland a lot, because she doesn't. Nathan, there he is. I couldn't find where I put Nathan. Right, they're gonna have a baby. Kraut, so I'm lurking a bit as I'm still working. As long as there's baby making happening, I'm good with it. Like Bill said, it's all about entertaining creepy old guy. Context, people, context. Says the lady who never uses context for anything ever and still expects it to make sense. But context, god damn it, it's a thing. Do you know what? I feel like there may be some sparks flying for some of these other people. I think... Hang on. Let me just check. Ooh, that could be fun. I know who would make a good couple. Who aren't already a couple. Do you guys know who I'm thinking about? You probably don't, because I don't expect any of you to remember any of the couples in the vault. Bill, I'm also in and out while I'm on mobile, but I'm following along as best I can. Not a problem, Bill. Hey, we got a baby. So, well, they're going to make the baby right now, I should say. We don't have it yet. I think there are some sparks flying. You ready for this, guys? I better make sure I can find both dwellers. Oh, they're busy. Leave them to it. They've got happy faces. It's very important stuff. So, I think there have been some sparks flying between lovely Mr. Jonathan Hawkins and the lovely Miss Ashley Green. And oh look, they're both in the same room together right now. How funny. And now they're gonna go over here and so is he, and they're gonna go hook up. And that is how Letitia decides on couples in the vault, and then she makes up stories for them later. I'm not even joking, that is what I do. I do use the personalities in the book to help, but when it comes to actually deciding on when certain couples will become a thing, I just literally chuck them together and I'm like, there we go. And then once they've made the baby, then I make up the story about how they hooked up. So it all works. How are they doing? Aww, isn't that nice? I should probably document this. So we have... Oh, they're doing the happy dance. They're doing the happy dance. Kraut on the edge of his seat, nice. Hey. Aw, look at them, they're so cute. Aw, and we'll give them their moment of privacy now. Hey, let's look at what these guys are doing. I need to document this as well. Nope, Sharon's going to put out a fire. Veronique, go help her. Make sure she doesn't die. She's level 1, she could die. And while they're doing that, I'm going to write down this new couple. Don't die, Sharon. So that was Jonathan and Ashley G. So they're gonna have a baby. I need to tick them off on my list if I can find them. Jonathan is taken. So is Ashley. There we go. So they're gonna have some babies. Isn't that exciting? And I will tell you how they hook up on the next stream when I make up the story of how they hooked up. I've not done that in a while. I've not done like a couple hookup during the stream for a very long time. Normally I do it off streams and I have the story prepared to tell you the story on the stream and then introduce the kids on the stream. That's been a while. Oh look, they're in the same room right now. How funny. Alright, like you haven't been planning this for months. Shh! Don't give it away, Kraut! As I said, I do look for people that have similar personalities and sort of are in similar places as well. And like, Jonathan and Ashley have pretty compatible personalities and they're both smart, so they're both going to be in these two sorts of areas a lot. So it kind of makes sense. I'll actually read their personalities out to you. Because why not? I think it's time for some stories. We've not done stories in a while. So Mr. Jonathan, he is a very... let me find him again so we know who we're talking about. So Mr. Jonathan here. He's very resourceful and he's quite stealthy when he's out and about. He's always up to something. He likes to keep himself busy. He likes to keep himself productive. He's very sort of work first. He's also a strategist and can like be very calculating and can collaborate well with other people and in pretty much all work areas. He's very versatile. He has a very sort of, as I said, work first mindset, but that doesn't mean that he doesn't care about other people. It's just he needs to fit the work in with the socialization. He just likes to constantly be doing something and being productive, basically. And then Ashley here, let me find Ashley's bio. Ashley is very cautious, but she's a very efficient worker. She used to sort of explore the wasteland on her own a lot, so both her and Jonathan have that sort of previous alone experience before they came to the vault. But she sought a community to join after encountering like some quite tough experiences out in the wasteland, and she just wanted somewhere to like settle down, to just sort of get into a routine and feel comfortable and feel like at home. And that's sort of been like making medical supplies and looking after the other dwellers in this vault, like looking after other people sort of gave her a purpose in a way. And she's quite content with that, and as you can see, she's 100% happy, and now she's got a boyfriend out of it, so she's good. Ashley's happy. And that's story time of how they hooked up. Nathan and Carol have been a couple for a while now, so their relationship's already established. Also, welcome anyone new who's just joined the stream. I play this game for fun as opposed to like being good and making the best vault, although I like to think my vault's pretty damn good. But I make up stories for all of my dwellers just to make it a little bit more interesting, and I'm an actor entertainer anyway, so I want to make my streams unique, and as an actor I want to add depth to characters. So all of these dwellers here, they all have a personality, they all have a backstory, and they're all written down in my book right here, just because why not? GN Stin, hello, welcome to the stream. My name is Letitia. Lovely to have you here this evening. How are you doing? What have you been up to today? Everybody welcome GN Stin to the stream. Thank you, Kraut, for already doing so. I kind of want to speed up some of these because I am a very impatient person. And thank you, Vice, for also welcoming GN Stin. Do you know what? Let's speed that one up. It's only going to cost 3, it's fine. I missed doing the chime because I was having a sip of drink. God damn it. I'll do the chime next time. I feel so bad that I missed it. Shame on me. Right, let's go scare some more people. I think this is literally the last Halloween quest, and that makes me sad. Because the Halloween ones are pretty funny. And if you're wondering which charming dweller is underneath this ghost costume, it is Mr. Eulogy Jones. He's just currently going to spook some people, so it's fine. Seems like something he'd do. He's kind of very serious with work most of the time, but like if he can find the time to like goof off a little bit and have some fun, he would. Like, he doesn't goof off much, but when he does, he's a really fun, really down-to-earth chap. That's also why Eulogy's charisma is like through the roof. Bill, you do sound great on surround sound. Thank you. I'm glad that I do, considering my mic is terrible. Like, I'm surprised that it actually sounds as good as it does, because this is the mic that came with my PS4, so I was not expecting it to be that great at all. And, you know, I just wanted a mic to do streaming with, because the one I initially used, initially wanted to use, broke on my first stream. So I was like, cool, I need another mic I can use, and this was the only other one I had. But because it sounds as good as it does, I've just been sticking with it. Because I could easily go and buy another one, but this one seems to be doing okay for now. And I was thinking, like, maybe after like Christmas and in the new year, then I'll buy a mic and a headset and all that other stuff, like just to upgrade a little bit more. Admittedly, last week I was looking at some new laptops, so I can actually have like Streamlabs and OBS running as opposed to just streaming straight from my PS4. I've been looking at those, but I don't really know what one to buy yet. But having said that, it may happen at some point. I may buy one, and it'll be awesome. But I don't know what one yet. I was just looking for something that was relatively cheap that I'll probably buy in the new year when A, I have money, and B, when there'll be sales. So I can get it for even cheaper than what it normally is. And yeah, I want a proper mic and headset as well. I'd like to have lights as well, because my inner film grad is saying I'm terribly lit and I hate it, but there's nothing I can do at the moment. So lights are also on there. I just need to find space to put lights too. No, we're going to keep up the ghost charade. Why not? Maybe that's a little insight into me wanting to buy things. Because I'm sure you all wanted to know my interest in buying things. Oh, we got another legendary. Nice. Nice. Or was it just the lunchbox that was gold and the weapon wasn't legendary? I don't know. Oops, let me have a look. No. Never mind, it was the lunchbox that was gold. I was hoping the weapon was legendary too. I was not paying attention. Whoops. But hey, when we get a couple more dwellers in the vault, we can start making them, and then we can get those legendary trophies, which is exactly what I want. Yeah, it was the lunchbox that was legendary. Never mind. Hopefully the lunchbox has some good stuff in it. We'll see. I know the urge to spend all the money is all too well. The struggle is real. It is, especially because I spent so much money at Destination Star Trek. But hey, that was an amazing convention and it was totally worth it. And I've got MCM this weekend as well, that I'm going to spend like a little bit of money on, but I'm not going to go crazy with MCM this time. So there's a couple of people that I want to see, but they're not too expensive. And plus I'm only going to MCM for like 2 days and not 3. So I have to be very careful about what I do and when. Terribly lit sounds like teenage slang for posh people. I can't do slang because I sound so posh anyway that it sounds so weird when I say slang terms. And then people say it sounds weird when I swear as well, just because of how posh I am. And I'm like, posh people swear. I mean, posh people don't use slang, but posh people do swear. I personally think that me saying slang is a lot weirder than me swearing. But, you know, I try not to swear on stream, so I didn't even think of that, but it's amazing. It's interesting. This is bad. There's a rad scorpion in a giant room, and there's no one in there to murder it. And because it's in a big room, that means it's going to be tough. That means I need to send down everybody to go and get rid of it. I'm so glad I put my last Mr. Handy there. For that exact reason. Oh, where's it gone? Where's it gone? Oh god, it's over there with my... Okay, it's level 32. I was scared I was going to have one of like my level 1s in there. That would have been bad. Hang in there, Gregory. You got this. All by yourself. Because I can't be bothered to send someone else in there. You don't got this, Gregory. Alright, come on, guys. Hey! The smart ladies did it. Nicely done. I need to go make sure they're not all dying from radiation. I mean, they probably are. Yeah. Actually, they're not too bad. That's fine. Okay, they're good. Gian Stin says, sad thing is my family is poor. If my family is poor, that wasn't poor, then I'd subscribe. Oh, that's so nice. You don't have to subscribe. I'm not worth money. That's such a nice thing to consider. Happy thing is, I'm not depressed anymore. Hey, that's brilliant. I'm glad. Like, that's kind of why I wanted to do streaming in the first place. And that's also why I went into acting and hosting, because I like to make other people happy. I like being a source of entertainment. I mean, I don't think I'm a particularly funny person. Like, I'm not a professional comedian or anything. But I just like to think that I can contribute to making other people's lives happier in some sort of way. Because, like, when I go to Comic Cons and stuff, as you all saw earlier on in this stream, and as you saw on my Twitter, like, all weekend, I really admire and respect other actors because of the joy that they bring people by bringing to life all of these amazing characters. And I want to do that as well, which is why I went into acting. Because I just want to bring that enjoyment to other people. Like, I don't want to do acting to be rich and famous, which of course would be nice perks, but that's not why I want to do it. I want to do it because I like to entertain people. Even if I'm not entertaining, I like to give it a good old go. Mike says you're worth all my money, and he's just gifted a sub. Oh my god, Mike, you beautiful person. Thank you so much, Mike. Gienstin, enjoy your sub to the Lemon fam. You are now officially a lemon. Hype indeed, everybody. Vice says you beat me to it. Vice and Mike, you are insanely awesome people. Thank you so much. Yeah, take it from me, you don't need to sub to laugh at Letitia's woes. Thank you, Bill. I like to think all my crazy little stories make everything better. I think I tell some pretty interesting stories sometimes. Because I'm not one of those streamers that I keep much, like, really secretive. I just, like, tell stories about my life all the time. I don't know, I think it's fun. We're suckers for sad stories. Oh, I know, woe is me. Ooh, we got a new recipe. Ah, duplicate. God damn it. And another one. God damn it. So actually, we just need 2 more fragments to fill in the last recipe. I forgot to say, because I got one of them earlier. So we're just 2 fragments away from having complete recipes for every theme. The only problem is I need to build them all to get the trophy. And building them takes a very long time. Like this one here, it's still got 3 days, 5 hours to go on it. And I've got like 3 more to make as well. But when they'll be made in a year, then I'll get another trophy. Although I'm tempted to buy the last 2 fragments with Nuka-Cola now, just because reasons. And because I'm far too impatient and don't care. Ginston says, you're such a good person to Mike. Mike is a very good person. Mike is insanely generous and I love it. Let's open up that lunchbox I just got. See if we get anything good. Fingers crossed. Sure. 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 Right, normally the last card is a good card. Sometimes. We got a kitty! It's so cute! Oh. Right, we have 2 pets that we need to assign to dwellers. I'm happy with that lunchbox. We got a kitty out of it, that's fine. Normally in lunchboxes, if we get a dweller, a pet, or like something legendary, then it's good. Also Nuka-Cola, can't go wrong with some Nuka-Cola Quantum. Such sweet boys they are indeed. Vice, Mike, Zebras, Kraut, basically everybody, to be honest. Like, you're all insane and I love you all. And Shadow Ninja's back from school! Yay! Welcome, Shadow Ninja. How you doing? How was school? Hope you're good. I've missed you. I've missed streaming in general. I've missed everybody, but it's great to be back. It's great to have you back as well. Everybody, welcome back. Lovely Shadow Ninja. We need to give out our new pets to the dwellers as well. I need to put a eulogy somewhere because he is not doing anything right now. Where should he go? I don't know. It's got 6 people. That's got 6. That's got 5. Eulogy, you can go work up there for a bit. Bam. Done. Actually, wait, does he have full strength? He does, that's fine. The Shadow Ninja says, school was terrible, yay! Yay for terrible school. I'm sorry to hear that it was terrible. But I mean, you know, there's only so much that school can do to make it even somewhat tolerable. And, you know, to be fair, it's difficult to make it tolerable anyway. I've also realised that I've not had Robo-Lemon on this whole stream. Why is Robo-Lemon asleep? You should not be asleep, Robo-Lemon. You should be working. I literally just realised that. So for anyone who might have, like, followed or hosted or anything, I'm sorry I missed it. Yeah, Kraut summoned the chicken and only Nightbot clucked. We don't have a Robo-Lemon clucking. Oh dear. Wait, is your last name really Lemon? Yes, it is, Shadow Ninja. I didn't brand myself randomly with Lemon. That's literally my name. Wakey, wakey, Robo-Lemon. I'm gonna have missed all of the hosts that we've had this evening. I'm so sorry. Anyone who has hosted me this evening, I love you. Thank you so much for the host. I'm so sorry I didn't shout you out. I don't know why my Robo-Lemon was not on. I thought it was very oddly quiet in chat, but yeah, Robo-Lemon hasn't been on the whole stream. Are you on now, Robo-Lemon? I don't know. Let's test it with the chicken again. Nope, still not on. What are you doing, Robo-Lemon? Why is my bot not on? Hang on, give me a minute, folks. This is important. I need to get my bot working. This is like the 2nd or 3rd time I've had to do this during a stream that my bot's not been working. They don't like this. Can't believe I only just noticed it as well. I've been live for an hour and a half. I didn't even notice that it wasn't on. That's terrible. But yeah, thank you to anyone who's hosted and followed this evening. I will acknowledge you when everything wants to work. Right, are we on now, Robo-Lemon? I don't know. That's awesome. Thank you, Shadow Ninja. You know, it's a family name, so I can't really take credit for it. But, you know, I'm owning it. I'm branding myself with the lemon. I eat 2 lemons a week. Nice. I can't eat lemons because that's cannibalism and that's frowned upon heavily. I kid. It's fine. I do eat some lemon things. I'm not that crazy. Alright, I want to find out who followed me this evening, if anyone has. I speak like I'm actually an important streamer and that people are interested in me and will follow. But I'll find out in a moment. I'll have a gander. Alright, let me have a look. I have to do this stupid way now because RoboLemon's not been on. So I have to actually go to my followers list and have a look from there. Oh, we do have a couple of new followers. Oh, that's nice. Thank you, guys. When your names load, I'll thank you properly. So thank you, Whippy and GN Stin, for the follows. Again, I'm so sorry that my RoboLemon's not been on. That's incredibly awkward. I don't think Whippy's in chat anymore. Whippy's been quiet. I promise I wasn't ignoring you, Whippy. Come back. GN Stin, like, what if like I eat sick? Like, you know, people make loads of jokes about like lemons and stuff, and I hated it as a kid because I was like, that's my name, stop taking the mick. But now I'm like, I can make all the jokes I want, I don't care. Like, we have a painting in my dad's place of a lemon tree and we say it's our family tree because we're funny people. And it's a great name to have, like, in terms of acting as well, because, like, on credits of stuff, it really stands out because of the alliteration, and because the fact that it's 2 very unique names that you don't really see on their own, let alone together. And also, I had a couple of my favourite Star Trek actors at the weekend say I have the best name as well. So I'm like, coming from them, coming from people I really admire, I will take that compliment. And it's awesome. Like, I don't know what it is about it, just hearing other people actually say they like my name for once is really cool. Because as a kid, like, you know, other kids would just take the mick out of it all the time, and then when I went to uni, loads of people were like, that's a really nice name. So I started really sort of owning it at uni. And then when I started doing acting stuff, I was like, yeah, I could brand myself with this. And obviously when I started my Twitch channel, clearly I went with the lemon branding too. And obviously all my, like, my Twitter handle and like my PSN tag and all that stuff. I'm like, hey, I'm Letitia the Lemon, because jokes and funniness. Just eat sour things a lot. Fair enough, Ginston. Sometimes people like sweet things, sometimes they like sour things. I like spicy things. It's like if I eat something that's supposed to be spicy, I want it to be spicy. Like, I hate if I have like a chili or something and there's just no kick to it. I'm like, this is not a chili. This is just boring. This is boring on a plate. Shadow Ninja says, I feel bad for my tutor. When Star was like put out in NA, she lived in Europe. And when she came back, her student peers called her Skywalker because her name was Cy Walker. And for years, she thought they were bullying her. Aww. Aw, that's sad. I mean, for a while I thought people were bullying me because of my name. But, you know. I don't care anymore. I think it's a cool name, so I'll take it. Crap, to be fair, Letitia, you would still be awesome if your name was different. A lemon by any other name would taste as sour. It's a valid point. A valid point indeed. I just like making up jokes about lemons. Like the family tree thing, that's funny. And like in other video games that have lemons in them, I'm like, oh my god, it's me. So is your initials LL? They are indeed. Shadow Ninja. Well, I have a middle name, but I don't use it for anything, so. Technically there's another letter in there, but as I said, so I don't use my middle name, doesn't matter. I just prefer the branding of Letitia Lemon as opposed to using my middle name too. But it is pretty cool having the alliteration in there. And is that all cleared up in there? There's still a corpse in there. Ooh, we got a recipe from them. Nice. Is your middle name O? Sadly, it's not, Mike. And yes, I've heard and also made that joke many times before. But no, my middle name does not start with an O. Which I know is quite tragic, because then that would have made my initials LOL. I would have been laugh out loud. Alas, 'twas not meant to be. What about a U? Sadly not Vice, it's not lull either. What is the first letter of your middle name? It is an A. So my initials are L-A-L. That makes LOL. That doesn't sound as good as lol or lull, because they both mean like funny things. Lal is nothing. It's just letters, it means nothing. I want to change my middle name to something that begins with O now. What's a good middle name that starts with an O? Kraut says, OMG, you need another middle name with a W, so it'll be LOL. It'll be the extended LOL. Good W middle name. What would be a good W middle name that would work with Letitia Lemon? I don't know. I love how there's so many different variations of LOL now that we're trying to make one work with my name. What has happened to this stream, guys? I don't even know, but it's funny. I genuinely can't think of any W names that would make a middle name that would work with my other names. God, that's got me thinking. I can also send some more dwellers out on a quest while I'm thinking of stupid names. What one shall we do? I don't know. I also need to assign those 2 pets that I have and I keep not doing. Let's do that. Let's assign those pets. I don't know who they should go to though. Let's have a look at them. So we got a 4+ damage kitty cat, and then we got a 4 times healing speed dog. Snickers with all the emotes there. Shannon just says orangutan is a great O middle name. Is it though? I beg to differ there. Kraut says Letitia Anna Wilder Lemon. I nailed it, didn't I? Perfect, Kraut. That is completely my name. Yep, that is what I was born with. My initials are LOL, and it's funny. I mean, to be fair, that doesn't actually sound bad as a string of names. It's like, you know, it'd suck to have like several middle names that just don't flow together. But that actually works. Letitia Anna Wilder Lemon. I like that. Shadow Ninja says Letitia Orangutan Lemon. It doesn't quite have the same ring to it, Shadow Ninja. And Mike's asking, how do you find out? Yeah, how did you find out, Kraut? How did you know my actual name? I'm intrigued by this. Because, you know, that is totally legit my real name. Right, I need to give pets to these people. I suppose they should both probably go to people that go out a lot into the wasteland. The healing speed one, definitely. And I've already forgotten what the other one does. What does the other pet do? 4+ damage. I think my guess is great competitor. It's a competitor, Shadow Ninja. It's definitely a competitor of sorts. Trying to think what dwellers go out that don't have pets yet. Vincent goes out a bit. Do you know what? Vincent is going to adopt a cat. Now, who can adopt the dog? Mike, I did forget about that side of the internet. Oh yes, the best side of the internet. 4 times healing speed dog. Who shall have that doggy? Don't know. Let's have a look at everybody. If you rate it 10 out of 10, great. If you rate it 1 out of 10, we are playing golf rules. Well, just so you can win either way, Shadow Ninja. I like the way you think. Yeah, that's pretty clever. I'll give you that one, Shadow. I was gonna say, I don't know who to give this dog to. I'm trying to think who goes out a lot that will need quicker healing speed. I'm not sure. I'm thinking probably someone back up here. I'm thinking. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking this thing, which is that I shall give this dog to Jack. There we go. Did you like my build-up, guys? I think that was an amazing build-up to who shall own that dog. I am the master of suspense. Or just really slow talking. When the time is right, because obviously, normally I speak very, very quickly, which is what I'm doing right now. Wish gives you a solid 5. Mike says, I thought it was a 5 out of 10. Shadow says, I win because it's in the middle. What else is in the middle? A bullseye and a darts board. You are very clever with that, Shadow. Just trying to find ways around everything to try and make you win. Okay, what about if I rate it a 3? What do you got for 3? Or 8? Yeah, numbers. What do you got for that? Huh? Kraut says she's nailed the dramatic pause. I have. I nailed it. It was great. Yeah, drama. This is why I'm such an amazing actress. I'm not. I'm terrible. Which is why I've not been in anything in 2 years. Also because I've not auditioned in forever. And the last audition I did, I actually gave up on anyway. So, you know, never mind. And on that note, let's go back to more positive things and not me being terrible. So speaking of positive, Star Trek. That was a convention that I did at the weekend, and that was great. Mike says Letitia for Doctor Who. Oh my god, imagine me in Doctor Who. That would be so cool. But we were talking earlier about me being in Star Trek, because I made a little joke. Because 2 of the actors I met at the weekend, I had a photo with them, and I said, oh, it looks like a family photo, because I look a little bit like them. And then I thought, I could get cast in this show, and I could play their child, and it would be great. Because I'd actually been thinking about, like, if they had a proper relationship and they had a kid, what their child would be like. I just never thought that I would be playing that person. But I thought, maybe I could. So, you know, if they like my ideas, then, I don't know. It'd be cool if I could be in Star Trek someday, though. Shadow Ninja says, if it's any other number, I bribe you with that amount of money in dollars. Can't say no to that, to be fair. Kraut says, Letitia, making families larger on Fallout Shelter and Star Trek. Correct. Do you know what I want to do? I might put out another tweet to say that I'm live and that I'm going to be talking about Star Trek a lot. See if we can rope in some Trek fans. I love seeing that Jane Brooke has liked so many of my tweets over the weekend because I love her so much. Alright, I'm gonna type up a tweet because why not? Still live on Twitch, playing Fallout Shelter. And chatting about Destination Star Trek. And about meeting Jane and Kate and Jason. What is Jason's Twitter? That one. And oh, I also met Anthony Rapp at Destination Star Trek. I mentioned him at the start of the stream. I feel bad that I've not mentioned him since, but he's so lovely. He is also a gamer, and he did a few streams on Twitch as well, and I just love nerding out about video games with him. It was so cool. Do it! I'm doing it, crowd. I'm typing it up. And I'll drop my link in there as well. Plus, you know, because Anthony actually has a Twitch account, he can like drop by and say sup, which would be pretty cool. But he's so lovely. I just love talking to him, and it was great because like he's an actual like proper gamer, and we were having an in-depth conversation about video games, about how we play them, about the games that we like, about sort of how people interpret games, and it was really cool because I was like, I love talking to you about Star Trek, and I love talking to you about video games, and that was awesome because like he was one of the people that I really wanted to meet. Obviously, I wanted to meet Jane because I love that woman to death. I wanted to meet Kate Mulgrew because I grew up with Voyager, and Kate is just so amazing. And then I wanted to meet Jason Isaacs because he plays such a great character in Discovery, and he's awesome. And yeah, it's just an incredible experience getting to be there with them all. I wanted to meet so many of the others. I just didn't have the money. Like, I had the time because the way that the convention was actually set out, and like the amount of people that were there, it was actually possible to get to meet a lot of the cast, especially because I was there all 3 days. It's just that I didn't have the money to. That was the only problem. Because I think sort of adding up the cost of meeting everyone who was there, it would equate to about like £500, which is a lot of money, especially because I bought photo ops with people too, which then adds more money. And I did not have that kind of money to spend. But I'm happy with the people that I did meet, and it was awesome. Hang on, I'm going to finish up this tweet eventually because I keep talking. Come and listen to me, girl. Yeah. And then I'll put in my little emojis. Bam. There we go. Tweet has been sent. Crowd, I still really don't understand that isn't buying the ticket what you're spending money on, and then you have to pay money to meet people. Yeah, well, loads of conventions work differently, but the premise of most is that you buy the entry ticket and then you buy autographs and photos with the people that you want to meet. Some of them do it a little bit differently. It just depends, really. But this convention also had like packages that were different amounts of money, so you could get the Admiral package, the Captain package, the Commander or the Lieutenant packages, and with them comes a certain amount of like autographs and photos that you don't have to pay for. So for example, like the Admiral package was £3,000, but you could meet every single person there and not have to pay for them, and you get to go to the front of the queues, and you get photographs with all of them as well, which you get to be at the front of the queues of. You get priority seats at panels, you get to have lunch with them, and you get like loads of goodies and stuff. But I got like the most generic entry. It was just like, get me inside the hall, and I had to go and buy tickets to meet all of the people that I wanted to go and meet. But loads of conventions work differently. Who would spend that much? People who are very, very dedicated, Mike. To be fair, if I had the money, I probably would have got the Admiral's package so I could meet everyone. It would have been awesome. Shy Ninja says, so my older brother has some sort of disease where if... Wait, what? I don't understand that, Shadow Ninja. I don't know what that means. That's confusing. Vice, it's like the fair. Pay to get in, pay to ride, pay to eat, and pay for it all afterwards. Pretty much. Like some conventions, I do think it's a little bit too expensive. But some of them, it's not that bad. And like... There are certain guests that cost so much money to meet, it's ridiculous. Like at the Walking Dead conventions, they have like platinum passes, which are like £1,500, but you get to like queue jump and you get a couple of autographs and photos in that. But you know, the Star Trek one gives you all of them. But yeah, the Walking Dead one you get 2. And like the cast of the Walking Dead are so expensive on their own anyway. Like, I think this year... Norman Reedus, who plays Daryl in The Walking Dead, was like £130, which is ridiculous. I would not spend that to meet him. I think the most amount of money I've spent to meet someone was £95 to meet Sigourney Weaver. But it's Sigourney Weaver, okay? She is a Hollywood legend. I could not pass up the opportunity to meet her, and it was amazing. It's like, you know, I get some people saying like, oh, you're paying loads of money just to meet a person. It's like, yes, but when you're someone who consumes a lot of media, when you're someone who wants to go into the industry, and when you're someone who just has so much passion for it, like paying for it is worth it. It's like, I go to Comic Cons as opposed to going on holidays. Like, of course, I'd love to travel the world and go to all of these amazing other countries, but I love my Comic Cons as well. And at the moment where I am in life, I can't afford to do both, so I'd rather do the Comic Cons and pay for that experience, because it's basically the same thing. Like, whether you're going on holiday or going to an event, you're paying for the experience. And that's what I really enjoyed, like, especially with Destination Star Trek. I think the money that I spent on it was so worth the experience. The experience was, not even gonna lie, the best experience of my life. I was so incredibly happy that whole weekend. There was not a single thing that could have made it, like, made me sad at all. Everything was amazing. Kraut said the last time I had someone offer me the Captain Admiral packages, they were trying to entertain creepy old guys on the internet. Stop it! Stop picking on me. Shining off, I don't know how to spell, like, pushing around. There's all the rough emotes from Vice and Kraut. It's very rough indeed. I want to talk more about Star Trek, but I know a lot of you probably don't care. But my goodness, I want to talk about it so much. Oh, hang on. Let me just reply to something really quickly, guys. Hang on. I promise I'm interested in the stream, but this is important too. Hang on. I just want to see if that tweet will bring anyone in here. It probably won't, to be fair. But, you know, if anyone who has just joined me from Twitter and wanting to talk about Destination Star Trek that happened over the weekend, then consider us a little AMA. Ask me stuff about the convention. I will answer. I'm just checking out some stuff on Twitter first. Yeah, I'll be more than happy to talk about my experience because it was amazing. Like, I love that convention so much. It was probably the best convention I've ever been to. I had so much fun and I'm so happy. And I really wish that it wasn't over. But I'm just quickly looking at something on here first, and then I'll get back to the chit-chat, see what you're all saying. So give me one moment, folks. Talk amongst yourselves. You know, keep yourselves busy. Give me one sec. Need spell check because I'm so picky about everything. I want to say that's fine. Are those words that make sense? Yeah, that's fine. Anywho, sorry about that, guys. Crap, what, just because we're all, because doesn't mean we aren't totally down to listen to the Trekkie, why do you think we subbed? Vice says, did you meet any Jedi? Kappa? Sadly, there were no Jedis at Destination Star Trek, funnily enough. But I will say that there were some really cool cosplays there. We had, there were a couple of 10th Doctor cosplays from Doctor Who. We had a couple of Deadpool cosplays. You know, there were a few things that weren't directly Star Trek related, which was pretty cool. Shadow Ninja, this is not the Jedi way, Anakin says, it says the ugly dude. But yeah, the, Palpatine, that's his name, yes, Palpatine. God, I haven't seen a Star Wars movie in ages. As I said, I'm all about Star Trek. Like, Discovery is honestly my favourite Star Trek now. I really enjoyed season 1 and I honestly can't wait for season 2. It's so good. Like, okay, it's different than other Star Trek, but, you know, different shouldn't automatically mean bad. Like, you know, we should just be thankful that we have modern Star Trek. Like, I really enjoyed it. Vice never got into the TV shows but enjoyed the newer movies. Fair enough. Oh, what, the Star Trek movies? The J.J. Abrams ones? I mean, like, they're okay. They're good. They're not my favourites, but I like them. Like, I grew up with Star Trek Voyager. And then Discovery came along and I was like, holy hell, where has this been my whole life? I love it so much. It's very good. But then there are always those people that are like, oh, the original's the best and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, it's good. And like, you know, it paved the way for everything Star Trek that we have now. And it is good in its own right. But you shouldn't really compare something that was made 52 years ago to something that was made now. They're both very, very different, and they both do different things because they're both created in very different societies for different reasons. So, Vice, I don't really know what they missed or ruined in those movies, which is probably why I like them. Fair enough, Vice. Like, they are very different movies, but again, different shouldn't mean bad. I hate when people just use that, where it's like, it's bad, I hate it. And then you're like, why? Because it's different. So, who cares about different? If everything were the same, then everything would be boring, there'd be no uniqueness to anything, and everything would just be so mundane and dull all the time. Shannon said, I think in the future we'll have hovercars and we'll find out if Star Trek or Star Wars is more accurate. Well, I mean, to be fair, Shadow Ninja, Star Wars is set in a galaxy far, far away a long time ago, so, you know. Star Wars is both really far away and in the past, so we can't really compare that to what we'll have in the future because it doesn't really make sense. Whereas Star Trek is actually set in the future, so that one works because it's set here but in the future. Star Wars is a little bit more difficult to compare. That was me being such a nerd there, I'm sorry. I can't help it. I like my Trek, and I liked the whole weekend because there were so many other Trek nerds, and I felt so happy, and it was amazing. Oh, I wish that weekend never ended. I really do. I'm so sad that it's over, and I have to wait a whole another year for it again. I don't want to wait. I'm too impatient. I want more Star Trek now. God damn it. Unless we can travel in time like in Star Trek and go back in time to the Star Wars era. There you go, Vice. We'll just all become time travelers. Yay. Don't run into your past selves, because that could be messy. But But then technically we'd be like bringing Doctor Who into this as well, because Doctor Who's all about time travel. We'll just bring all of the huge sci-fi franchises together and then see what happens. Let's try a bit of Stargate as well, and a bit of the X-Files, you know, everything. Just throw it all in there. They're all great, to be fair. They're all great for their own reasons. Like, I grew up with Star Trek Voyager, with Stargate SG-1, and the X-Files. It's like, they have a soft spot in my heart, and I love them. Like I said, Stargate. Stargate's amazing. SG-1 is the best Stargate. Don't even talk to me. Shannon, oh my god, you're right, but you can't forget about this so-called Neil Armstrong man who landed on the moon supposedly. My mum knew him, but it hasn't happened yet. Exactly. Kraut says, do I know it would be rough, but Firefly universe all the way. Oh, rest in peace, Firefly. I feel like I should watch Firefly again. It was good. Poor Firefly. Farscape was okay as well. But I've only seen Farscape once, so I can only, like, sort of remember it. But what I remember of it, I enjoyed. So that's something, I guess. Like, at the moment, like, my main show of choice is Discovery, because it's so goddamn good. Like, I don't know what it is about it. It just worked so well. I was just so engrossed in it from the beginning, and I loved it. Like, there was a big sort of plot twist in season 1 of Discovery that admittedly I did figure out before they did the reveal for it, but that didn't bother me. Like, I still liked the reveal. I liked the suspense and the drama and the tension around it, even if I knew what was gonna be revealed. Like, because, you know, it's like, okay, I know this thing is this thing, but I wanted to see how they would incorporate that into the series and how they'd make it a part of the story. Which again is also why I don't really care too much about, like, people spoiling things for me. Because it's like, you can say something to me or I can read it, but then in my head I picture it in a completely different way to how it actually happens on screen. So, like, to me, spoilers aren't really a big issue. So yeah, I didn't really care that part of Discovery I predicted ages before they revealed it, because I still enjoyed the reveal of it. And I liked that there was actually an overarching story in Discovery, as opposed to old Treks where it was kind of like a disaster of the week scenario. Like, I liked that there was just so much going on that sort of kept you invested week by week, and that every episode sort of ended on a kind of cliffhanger where you were just sort of left wondering what was going to happen next. And it sort of helped to pave way for all of this character development that sort of kept things going, that sort of made the characters feel more human, as opposed to sort of, this week's episode, this disaster happens, but then this character's going to be the focal point of it. In Discovery, it was like, this thing has been happening over this long period of time, and it affects this person in this way, this person in that way, this person in another way. It feels very human. You feel very connected to the characters. And it's like, don't get me wrong, I liked the character development in the older Treks as well, but the formula of it did really make it feel like, oh, this is a TV show. Like, obviously Discovery is a TV show as well, but it feels more, like, realistic, for lack of a better term, but it just feels more genuine. Like, the characters feel more like people as opposed to characters. It's difficult to explain what I'm saying, but, like, I know what I mean. And, like, because obviously I'm an actor and I've studied media and television and narrative theory for 9 years, so, like, I know what I'm trying to say. I just don't know how to explain it in a way that makes sense without me sounding too pretentious. But never mind, I'll stop talking. You guys probably have stopped caring now anyway. JC says Farscape was good for the first couple of seasons, it went downhill a bit after that. Yeah, like, as I said, what I saw of it I enjoyed. Shadow Ninja, both don't go to space, whether it's Hunger Games or Divergent or Maze Runner, then, you know, stuff happens. difficult to explain, but I know what it means. Well, that's all that matters. Also, hi JC. Lovely to see you this evening. How are you doing? How's life been treating you? Welcome, welcome. We're just chilling in Fallout Shelter for a couple hours while I nerd out about Star Trek, because I don't know if you saw on my Twitter, but I went to a Star Trek convention over the weekend, and it was the best goddamn convention I've ever been to. I loved it very, very much, and my absolute favourite actress from the show was even more incredible in person, and she allowed me to hang out with her, and it was awesome. And I was just so happy, and I loved it, and she's awesome, and she called me her friend, and like, I wanted to cry because of how happy I was. Shadow Ninja says, is that a fire hydrant on a stick? It is indeed. It's a very powerful weapon, actually. It's a fire hydrant bat, which is pretty cool. It does 19 to 31 damage. That is the highest damage rate of a weapon I've got at the moment. And it's also legendary, so it's pretty damn rare. So I'll take it. I think I got that in a lunchbox, and I was like, sure, I'll have a fire hydrant bat from a lunchbox. Why not? Kraut says, I still think that by the time we have the ability to visit life on other worlds, we'll also have the technology to virtually simulate visiting other worlds that are totally populated by hot people. So why bother? Touché. We'll have the capability of the holodecks from Star Trek, so we won't need to build all the spaceships and go to these other planets. JC, I'm okay, but pain because moving is a bish. And disappointed I won't be at MCM this weekend now. Oh no, that sucks. Why won't you be at MCM? I can literally only go to MCM on the Friday. I think I might be able to schedule in a couple of hours on the Saturday and Sunday, but I won't be able to do the whole days on Saturday and Sunday because I've got work, which is really goddamn annoying. But never mind. I still haven't heard anything back yet. Like, I filled out the form to say, hey, I'm a content creator with Streamers Connected, but I haven't had anything back. I don't know what's really going on with that. Like, if you could drop me a whisper and explain like how that works, JC, because I'm still a little bit confused. Because like, obviously I want to go as a content creator this time. Like, this will be the first convention I go to as not just a random attendee. But I don't know what's going on there. But it'll make me feel important. I'm like, yeah, I'm not just a random attendee, I'm an actual person with an actual company, which is so cool. I could have done that in May as well, to be fair, but I didn't know that was a thing back then. So technically this should be my second convention going as part of a company, but I done goofed in May, so never mind. It's a typical me thing to do, to be fair. I need to sell anything. Let's look at them. JC, did see you in Brum this past weekend, though, and looks like you had a lot of fun. I was at Destination Star Trek, and I loved it. It was such an amazing convention, and I'm so sad that it's over. Lack of fun stopping me being there. Oh no, that sucks, man. Like, I spent so much money at the Star Trek convention, but I still want to go to MCM because there's a couple of amazing people that I want to go and see at MCM. So I don't care. I'll just be broke until I get paid from work. It's fine. You know, I'm paying for the experiences, and you know, the experiences are there for that time only. I can get paid at the end of the month, and I know I'll get paid at the end of the month. It's fine. JC, I'm not actually sure how it works, as I haven't had to do the form myself yet. Touché. But yeah, I haven't heard anything back because I filled out the form and I was like, yo, I'm with Streamers Connected, but nothing's happened. So I don't know what to do there. Because it's like, am I going or not? Because I don't know, because I might need to buy a ticket, which I don't really want to do. And like other people said, that I'll definitely be able to go as part of it. So I'm like, well, am I? I don't know. Death Claws will come in 30 minutes. Oh, Shadow Ninja's calling it. So at 14 minutes past 10, we should be expecting Death Claws, guys. Okay? Remember that. 14 minutes past 10, there'll be Death Claws. I'll legitimately be amazed if you're right, Shadow Ninja. So someone remember that. 14 minutes past 10. Let me have a look at some of these stats. Is there any others that I can try and do for the trophies. We're still a ways off on the recipes. That sucks. JC, make sure the email hasn't gone into your junk spam folder. It does happen, apparently. Shadow Ninja's running it down. Awesome. Do you know what? Because this has been such an admin-y stream already, I'm going to check my emails. And it's good that I'm not using all the OBS and Elgato like Streamlabs stuff, because I don't have to change what you guys are watching. You can watch my dwellers go about their day while I check my emails. Let's have a look. Dum dum. Spam. Nope. It's not in the spam folder. Well, boo. But yeah, I don't know how it works. Like, loads of people have been saying different things and I don't understand. Like, I just want to know if I can get into MCM or not. I don't know. Because I don't really want to turn up on Friday and be like, yo, I'm with Streamers Connected, and then I'll be like, no, you're not. Because that would be so awkward and inconvenient and annoying. So I don't know. I know it's probably going to be very unlikely for me to be on the stage, because I know obviously there's more important people to be on stage, but I know Chris was like, oh yeah, you could totally be on stage if, like, you know, we can schedule you in, which obviously I want, because that'd be amazing. But I know, like, there's going to be so much other stuff going on as well that I'm like, probably won't be able to. Shannon Joe sent you a PS4 friend request like 3 months ago. It hasn't been accepted. I'm sorry. I have a lot and I forget. That sounds mean, but it's true. I have so many and I just forget to read. How do read? I want to move some people around. Oh wow, Kyle's almost level 50. I only just noticed that. So he'd be my 5th dweller at level 50. So we had Ronald, who was the first dweller at level 50. We got Frank and Margaret, who hit it not much later. And then lovely Miss Sarah Lane here is my first dweller that is max special stats and level 50. She is all maxed out, and that's awesome. Bill says, well, I sent her a marriage proposal ages ago, Shadow Ninja, so imagine how I feel. Yes, Bill has proposed to me several times for marriage. And to be fair, I've not said no. I've also not said yes. So it's all a bit up in the air. Who knows? Right, thank you for that whisper, JC. I'll have a read of that. Right now, because why not? I can read stuff. I also have a DM on Twitter. Who's talking to me? Oh, it's it's basically the same thing. Like, one person said something on Twitch about a thing, and then someone completely different on Twitter said basically the same thing. That's both funny and weird at the same time. Bill says, yeah, no rush, take a few decades to mull it over. Yep, I'll take all the decades I need to think about things. Right, let me have a gander of this DM quickly. Okay, I'll respond to that after the stream. Hi, Miss Lemon. Hello, Brendan. Lovely to see you this evening as well. How are you doing? Welcome to a chill couple hours of Fallout Shelter. Because I've not been streaming in so long, I've missed streaming. And I thought this would be a fun game to sort of use to get back into it, because I've been so busy with work and life and conventions, and I don't want my channel to die, so Please love me, guys. JC must be a case of great minds thinking alike. It must be. I mean, to be fair, there are very great minds out there. And thank you to Kraut, Mike, and Bill for welcoming Brendan. How are you doing, Brendan? Let me know how life has been treating you, what you've been up to, all that fun stuff. Do you know what? Just for a bit of fun, let's speed that up a little bit. We'll spend some Nuka-Colas, why not? I mean, I've got like 80 Nuka-Colas, so might as well use them. I get into a terrible habit of hoarding things for no reason. It's like, I have them, but I'm not using them, so I might as well use them. Makes sense. Plus, you know, we've been sitting in the vault for a while and nothing's really been happening. So, we'll get a quest going. Oh, this is a sizable area. I was going to say it's big, but there are more complex structures that my dwellers have been to before. You worshippers shouldn't have come here, but I have one question before we kill you. Will you walk into my parlour? We're already here, actually, and we have a message for whoever's in charge. Just as well, I don't actually have a parlour. Well, boo, I'm disappointed. I wanted to go in the parlour. Shame on them for disappointing me. Life has been shite, but I'm clawing my way back. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that things have been rough for you, Brendan. I hope things do get better for you soon. You take care of yourself, and just know that the Lemon Fam loves you and is giving you all the positive vibes as well. Oh god, what is going on my Twitter right now? Cool. I'll have a look at that later. And there's Kraut with all the lemon hearts, because lemon hearts are the best kind of hearts. Let's be real here, guys. Everyone has the lemon hearts. Bung them in chat for a bit. We need all the lemon love. Thank you, Miss Lemon. You are more than welcome, Brendan. Chat, spread the lemon love, because we all love each other. That's why we're all here. Vice with lemon love as well. Thanks, Kraut. See, we're all here for you, Brendan. We're all a little bit strange, but we all care. That's what it boils down to. Like, that's why I like Twitch. That's why I like my channel. JC with the lemon hearts as well. Like, because I want to build a community out of it. Like, it's very social. I don't use Twitch to, like, try and become famous from it. I just like hanging out with other gamers, like-minded people, and we just have a good laugh. And then, you know, it's also a great portfolio builder for me in terms of presenting, and then maybe getting a career in the games industry. I don't know. Like, I just want to be in entertainment, whether it's through presenting or acting. But, like, Twitch is a fun thing to do on the side, because I like gaming. I like chatting to people, obviously, because I don't shut up on my streams. And I just like hanging out with you guys. Bam. And then this also helps with, like, my on-camera presence as well, so I can be like, hey, this is me on camera, doing a thing, maybe sometimes being funny, I don't know. And Brendan, you're more than welcome for all the lemon love as well. And what am I doing? There we go. What's the bet that theme recipe fragment will be a repeat? I'm willing to bet it'll be quite high, because there's only 2 fragments that I need, and they're difficult to get. I'm tempted to just get the last 2 with Nuka-Cola, just so I can have all of the completed recipes, and then I can just, like, assemble them one by one once I get all the, Okay, I did not press that quickly. How rude. God, what was I saying? So I can try and make all of the themes as quickly as possible. God, I think that was the most rubbish critical hit I've ever done. That was terrible. 1.25 damage. I didn't even think that was a thing. But never mind. It's done. Sure, I'll help you. Okay, she's gone crazy. Guess we'll murder her then. Never mind. I thought it was going to be a case of, yeah, we'll help you, we'll bring you back to our vault. No, we're just going to straight out murder her. Never mind. I tried. I didn't actually try, I just sat there and pressed X and let things happen, to be fair. But never mind. That's been dealt with. There's your bar. Oh, got some new colas. Thank you very much. Right, still got a couple more floors to explore. How exciting! Crouchy has gone crazy. I guess we'll just murder her then. Letitia, remind me to never come to you with my problems. I mean, that should have been a given anyway. In case we haven't noticed, Letitia doesn't solve problems. She just works around the problems and then creates other problems that get in the way of the initial problem, and then none of them ever get solved, and there's just a constant cycle of problem avoidance, aka life in general. Because I'm so pro at being a human. Christ, what am I even saying tonight? I don't even know. I've just been fangirling about Star Trek and then waffling on about nonsense. Bam! Yes! That was a perfect bam. Got the critical hit and it was amazing. Yeah. Unlike earlier when I fake bammed and it was disappointing because no one died and it wasn't even a 5 times critical hit. It was terrible. Crap, Letitia doesn't solve problems. She just murders the people with the problems. I guess in a way, they no longer have the problems. So, you know, win-win. Exactly. That's my philosophy. Just, you know, get rid of everyone, and there's no one to have a problem, there's no one to cause a problem, therefore, no problems. Sorted. And yes, I realise how psychotic that makes me sound, and, by the way, I don't care. I'm fine being a little bit of a psychopath. I think it's part of my charm, really. But, you know, I'm a posh girl, and you know, I can be all sweet and innocent, and then I can be a homicidal psychopath. So you never know what side you're gonna get until, you know, I start shooting things. Then everybody dies in a beautifully chaotic mess of mass murder. That's how I function. I also think Robo-Lemon is still broken. It says that it's not connected. Why are you broken? What is going on? I don't know why it's so broken. So for anyone else who's followed or hosted tonight, I'm sorry that it's not coming up. I don't know what's going on there. Kratz swallows hard and backs slowly out the door. That's probably the safest option, to be fair. Right, I'm going to have another look on Twitch, see if I've got any new followers since the last time. Because I don't know what's going on here, and it's really annoying me now that Robo-Lemon's broken. I'll try and get it fixed for the next stream, which will probably be tomorrow. I don't know what I'll be streaming tomorrow. But I just want to try and get more content out there again, because I feel bad for not being here in, like, forever. No, we're all caught up, that's fine. And, like, you know, streaming is a lot easier to do than, like, doing acting stuff, because I can just do this whenever. So, like, it helps boost my hosting abilities. It's just the acting stuff kind of is a bit lackluster at the moment, so I'm kind of focusing more on the presenting side. But, you know, if I could get a job either way, that'd be nice. Because it's like, I like my actual job, but it's not... it's not like directly related to the industry, and I want to try and get into the industry at some point soon. So we'll see what happens, and hey, we'll see if I can get that part on Star Trek that I joked about that should totally be a part that I should totally be cast for. And it's like, I will happily move to Canada to do that part. Like, they don't need to worry about that. I will willingly move to Canada if I have to. I don't care. I would just love to be in Star Trek. I would be so incredibly happy. It won't happen though, but you know, Never say never. Plus, I just wanted to make a joke because I thought it'd be a funny joke. Other people found it funny. Other people even agreed with it. So, you know, have people on Facebook say, oh my god, that does look like a family photo. And I'm like, right, they should cast me. Because I'm such a nerdy loser. Anywho, let's go back to the vault. I hope that's a good legendary weapon that we picked up there. Mike with lemon hearts. Yay. Oh, that's cute. I kind of feel like I might have to end the stream soon because it's getting late and I have work tomorrow and I don't want to go to work tomorrow. Boo. Ask me more questions about Star Trek, guys. Like, ask me more questions about the convention so that I have to stay online. Because I promised I'd talk about it. ask me questions. So it gives me an excuse to keep streaming. Because you guys know I don't ignore you. I never ignore chat. So if you keep the conversation going, then it keeps the stream going. And keeping the stream going gives you more content and then gives me more of an excuse to make more content. Wolfguard's here as well. Hello, Wolfguard. Lovely to see you this evening. How are you doing? Hope you've been having a good week so far. And I'm very well, thank you, Wolfguard. I went to Destination Star Trek last weekend and it was amazing and I'm very, very happy about it. And I've basically been spending the whole stream fangirling about it. Woo! Brendan, what's your favourite Star Trek series? Discovery. It's amazing. We were talking about this a little bit earlier about how it's different and that people shouldn't shun it because it's different. Like, different shouldn't automatically mean bad. And I don't like it when people associate the two words because they're two very, very different things. But I grew up with Voyager, so Voyager has a very soft spot in my heart as well. And when I got to meet Kate Mulgrew at the weekend, I was in awe because that woman is a legend for so many reasons. She's brought to life so many other incredible characters, as well as Janeway. And like, I grew up with Janeway, and she became such an inspiration to me. Like, being a female captain, being like Kate herself being the female lead in a genre that was still very male dominated, Janeway as a character and her personality and her ideals were incredible and were so inspiring to me. Like, I think parts of my personality were shaped from Janeway. And yeah, just meeting Kate at last was incredible. Like, I love Janeway so much, and I love some of her other characters, like Red from Orange is the New Black, Dr. C from Stretch Armstrong and the Flex Fighters, like Flemeth from the Dragon Age games. Like, she's played so many incredible characters, and she's just a magnificent lady. Like, whenever she goes to panels and stuff, like, the things that she says are just pure poetry. She's so insightful, so well worded, and it's just like everything that she says just is so amazing. And I was just in awe to meet her. I got her to sign my copy of her book, and she gave me a hug, and she found it adorable that I loved like so many of her other characters, and it was great. Brendan says, lucky you. I do feel very lucky that I met her, because Kate's queue was insane, and she was only there on the Saturday. So it was like you had one day to meet her. And Saturdays, as anyone who's been to a convention before knows, Saturdays are the busiest days. So I was very lucky that I got to meet her there. Wolfgar says, I like Deep Space Nine. Deep Space Nine was good as well. I mean, to be fair, every Trek is good in its own way. It's just that I mostly grew up with Voyager, and then Discovery, like, just found its place in my heart instantly. I need to rewatch just all of Star Trek. But I love Discovery. I met four of the Discovery actors, actually. Although it's quite funny because one of them, he just literally took photos of us. It was great. Because he was next, like, on the table next to us, and he was like, I'll take photos. And we're like, sure, why not? And we just had a chat with him, and it was awesome. But yeah, I got to meet Anthony Rapp, who played Stamets on Discovery. I got to meet Jason Isaacs, who played Captain Lorca, and I got to meet Jane Brooke, who plays Admiral Cornwell. And anyone who has ever seen me tweet on Twitter will know how much I love Jane Brooke. She is an absolutely incredible human being. I love her very, very dearly, and she made that weekend as special for me as I wanted to make it for her, which I thought was so sweet, because like not many other celebrities would go to those lengths for a fan, and she didn't even call me a fan, she called me her friend. I'm like, that's so adorable. And welcome Halal31, how are you doing? Lovely to have you in the stream. My name's Letitia, we're playing some Fallout Shelter. I'm talking about Star Trek. If you're not a fan of Star Trek, I'm sorry. It's just that I went to a Star Trek convention at the weekend and I had a really good time, and I just want to talk about it because it was amazing. But yeah, welcome to Fallout Shelter. How are you doing? How's your day been? What have you been up to? Well, let me know, and everybody do welcome Halal to the stream. We're just chilling for a little bit longer. The stream's been live for a couple hours already, and I do have work tomorrow, so we're probably going to end it soon, but not quite yet because I'm having fun. Wolfguard the Girl in Discovery was in The Walking Dead. Yes, Sonequa Martin Green, the lead from Discovery, was also in The Walking Dead. Another good show. Krautwell, according to Google, in order for you to watch all of Star Trek, it would take roughly 22 days for all the TV shows and around another solid day for all the movies. Good luck with that. We'll see you in a month. Yeah, bye guys. You know, I've not been streaming for ages because I've been watching Star Trek. Hey, RoboLemon's actually working! And thank you for the follow, Halal. That's very, very nice of you. I'm glad you're enjoying your time here. I'm so annoyed that my RoboLemon has not been working for the whole stream. But hey, we got our new follower on there. Thank you very much. I'm sorry that my other new followers of the stream did not get a RoboLemon shout out, and I'm sorry that none of my hosts got a RoboLemon shout out either. I wish that it was working at the start of the stream, but hey, if you're hosted and if you're followed, I love you. That's the main thing. That's what I want you to know. Even if RoboLemon doesn't shout it out, I love you anyway. Because, you know, that's what I really like about Twitch, that like everyone is so supportive there. Like the hosts mean just as much as the follows, as the subs, as the donations, as the bits. Like, I appreciate it all because I honestly don't think I'm that interesting and that I don't really deserve anything. But you know, I'm so thankful for the amazingly supportive community that I've got. And you know, I've been away for so long and I feel terrible about it, so thank you everyone who's been sticking by. And if you're not following me on Twitter already, guys, can I have one of my mods drop my Twitter link in the chat as well so people can sort of stay up to date with me? It's like, normally if I'm not on Twitch, I will be on Twitter, just sort of updating people with what's going on in my life. It's like, obviously this past weekend I was away at a convention, which I tweeted about a lot. So it's like, you knew that I was still alive, just that I wasn't streaming. So if you do have a Twitter account and you're not following me already, click on that link and then you'll be up to date with daily happenings of my life. My Twitter is full of Star Trek at the moment though. Kraut, if only you could stream it Mystery Science Theatre 3000 style. It would have been interesting to do like a sort of like IRL stream of Destination Star Trek, but because I was so engrossed in what was going on anyway, I probably wouldn't even remember to do a stream, even if I had it planned. I'll be like, oh wait, yeah, stream. Wolfguard says you'll soon need to play Wolfenstein again for 750 followers. I'm nowhere near 750 at the moment. It's been a very slow grind this month because I've been away for so much of it. And like, I hate not seeing progress. But you know, as I said, I don't do Twitch for the numbers. I don't care about the numbers. I just care about the community and making sure you guys are enjoying your stay here. But it sucks that the progress has been very slow this month because I've been so busy elsewhere. Like I was saying earlier, I did like 3, maybe 4 streams in the past fortnight, and that's terrible for me considering I normally do 3 or 4 streams a week because I've been so busy. So I want to try and make up for it now that I've, fingers crossed, got a little bit more time again. I want to try and make more streams, make more content for you guys. So that's why I'm doing Shelter tonight, because it's nice and chill, sort of ease everyone back into things. Tomorrow, I'm thinking of maybe trying to do the last part of Fat Princess Adventures. Fingers crossed it'll be the last part. We still got some more Geometry Wars to do as well. I might start Portal Nights at some point too. And keeping with the Star Trek theme of this whole stream and its discussions, the Star Trek Discovery expansion to the Star Trek Online game is coming to consoles next month. So I'll be streaming that, and I'm very excited to do that. I can't wait, because I do love me a bit of Discovery. And we'll see how that goes. I might ask a special someone if they would like to join me. I don't know if they will, but I will ask them. See if I can get something good out of that. I don't know. Kraut says Letitia's already given me multiple hard no's on a melee only run, but I figure if we get enough people on board we can make it happen. I am not doing a melee only Wolfenstein run. That would be insane. I will die 50 million times. I will get frustrated and nothing will be done. It will accomplish nothing. I'm trying to think how far I could probably get in a melee only run. I don't think I could get very far at all. I think the New Order might be a bit easier to make progress in than the New Colossus. Especially considering the start of New Colossus. This is a spoiler for anyone who's not played New Colossus yet. I'm giving you time to mute me for a moment for if I'm going to spoil New Colossus for you, but I really shouldn't because it's already been out a year, and if you haven't played it yet, then what the hell have you been doing for a year? But the start of New Colossus, BJ's in a wheelchair, and that's going to be difficult to do that with melee. So I don't know. I don't think I'll make much progress at all. Kraut, I walked back to my computer and heard that you're going to ask special someone to join you for something. The answer is yes, Letitia, I would be honoured. Yay! Kraut said yes. That's the main thing. Wolfgar says worth a try. The stream will be over in like 5 minutes, Wolfgar. I'm terrible at first person games. Like, I love Wolfenstein. Doesn't mean I'm good at it. I'm terrible at it. I'll die instantly. It won't be worth a melee only run. I mean, like, I could give it a go until the point I get frustrated and just end up playing Wolfenstein properly, like, for no reason other than the fact that I love Wolfenstein. So it will be like a melee only run that then turns into just playing Wolfenstein for reasons. I don't know. It's like I made the excuse of being able to play it twice because of the 2 different stories that you have in it. But I don't know if I can cheese that for a 3rd time. I don't know. I mean, I'd like to be able to. But I don't know, I'm still on the fence about it, because I do love Wolfenstein, I do want to play it again. But it's like, how many times can I play it on stream before people start getting bored of seeing it? That's my only issue. Because I could happily play it forever, because I absolutely love that game. But there's only so far my limits of Twitch can go before people are like, play something else, blah 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 blah. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. And just I do want to play Uncharted at some point on stream as well, because I've not done that yet. And I do really, really want to, but I want to save Uncharted for something really special. I was thinking of maybe doing like an Uncharted marathon when I get to 1,000 followers. So if you want to see me like super nerd out about Uncharted, then y'all gotta get me to 1,000 followers pretty damn quickly. Just saying. You just play it because it's awesome. This is true, Wolfgar. Like, I would love to play it again, because it is a very awesome game and I really do enjoy it. I want to move some people around, but I don't know where to put them all. Because Gregory doesn't really need to be there anymore. Who needs more perception? Apart from all the new people. Let's put Austin over there for a bit. He's already level 11. I think out of all my new dwellers, he's probably leveled up the most. Where are my other new ones? We've got 14 there, we've got 12. Actually, they both have pretty good stats, because I think they got here with slightly higher stats. So they're fine. Rachel's stats aren't terrible. I mean, they're not great, but... you know. Okay, let's put Gregory up there, and then we'll put Rachel over there for a bit. Why not? Edward's doing some strength. Put Jeremy in there to do some strength for a bit too. Sam's probably fine there. I don't know. Oh hey, Shadow Ninja. I just realised it's 10:15 and there's no death claws. I think they got held up. They're running behind time, Shadow Ninja. Look, there's nothing out there. It's nice and quiet. That's quite heartbreaking. I honestly would have been amazed if you got that right. That would have been so cool. But alas, 'twas not meant to be. There are no death claws at present. And just you wait. We'll have a million death claws knocking on the door any moment now, which would be just delightful. And I'll come and murder everyone, which is exactly what Letitia wants. Because she doesn't want her vault to be happy at all. No, never. Seriously, if death claws come and murder my vault, I will be pretty damn angry. But we seem to be okay for now. There's not much else we can do, to be honest, so I might wind down the stream in about 15 minutes or so, because I do have work tomorrow. And you know, we've been going live for a bit, but this has been an amazing stream. I've been so glad to actually be back in it again. Yo, hello, Waster, how are you doing? Lovely to see you this evening. It's been ages since I've seen you. How's life been treating you? I've missed you. Although, to be fair, I've been very busy with life myself, like work and projects and conventions. But hey, we're back streaming. It's been about a week since my last stream, and I feel terrible for that huge gap. But you know, I want to be back making more content for everyone. I want to keep building my portfolio, expanding my experiences, giving you guys some fun, entertaining stuff to watch. Waster has been moving house. I saw you had an amazing weekend on the Twitters. I did. It was the best convention ever. Destination Star Trek was so good. And all the guests that I met were amazing. Like, they were so sweet, and I loved that Jane Broke really went out of her way to make that weekend special for me. Because it really was. I would not have traded a second of my time with her for anything. Like, she is an incredible human being. She's one of the nicest people on the planet. It's insane how kind and thoughtful she is. And that's honestly what made the weekend for me. It was great. But yeah, I hope moving house has been going okay for you, Waster. There are so many people that are moving house at the moment. It's crazy. Like, JC earlier said that he was moving house. Rach moved house recently as well. Dorco's moved house. Everyone's moving house. That's so awesome to hear. Yeah, it is great. I can't wait for next year already. I'm so excited. God, why is everyone moving though? Yeah, I do hope that the move has been going okay. Apparently everyone else's has been, so I hope yours has been too. Speaking of, we're going to finish in about 12 minutes, so we'll have to find someone to raid soon. Been great, thanks, finally settled, that's awesome. When did you move? Like, I hope that all, like, the settling in the stuff didn't take too long. Because, you know, sometimes it can take a while to sort of get readjusted, to, like, sort of declare your new place as your home. And then sometimes it can be, like, really quick. So let me know how it all went. I know a lot of people, they're like, oh, I moved house, but I've got no internet. And I'm like, that's 2018 in a nutshell. Yay, I moved. but I have no internet for social media or streaming. Waster says probably 3 weeks ago now. Kids took to it immediately, which was great. That's awesome. I'm glad. It's like, it's always very difficult with kids to, like, you know, get them to be happy, to be content, to sort of understand in a way as well. It's very difficult sometimes, but I'm glad that they took an immediate liking to it, though. I had 1 single day without internet. Oh, blimey. I think you win there. A lot of other people have been without internet for a couple of days. They're like, oh no, I have no internet. It's devastating, I know. I don't want to hurry all these people back. I've got 74 Nuka-Colas. Is it worth it, though? I don't know, they'll cost 3 to get back, and they'll cost 5. I might get those guys back, because they got a load of surprises. I'm not sure. Oh, do you know what was amazing at Destination Star Trek as well? Basically, I don't know what it is. Actually, no, I probably do know what it is, but a lot of babies and toddlers don't like me. They cry when they see me, which is the accurate reaction that people should have when they see me. But there were 2 at Destination Star Trek that I met when I was hanging out with Jane Brooke, and they did not cry. They liked me. There was a toddler, she was like 18 months old, and she was like trying to say my name, and like she walked up to me and like hugged my leg, and I'm like, oh my god, you're so adorable. Because all babies and toddlers cry or run away when they see me. And there were 2 at the weekend that didn't. One, she was probably like a few months old, and she was laughing and having fun, and like Jane was just being all adorable and like poking the baby's feet, and it was so cute. And then the baby just kept looking at me, and I was like, oh my god, a baby that doesn't hate me. And then the toddler at the end, she was like trying to say my name, and I'm like, that's adorable. Enough about kids, because I'm terrible with kids, but just thought I'd say that there are 2 babies on this planet that aren't scared of me, which is shocking. Brilliant, I know. That was amazing. Ooh. Night Vision Institute rifle. That's a 17 to 22. We got to get making them fast. Enhanced Railway Rifle. I can never say, but I somehow said it. Ooh, sturdy metal armor. That looks good. That I already have, and I've not made. Whoops. I don't have an outfit workshop, that's why. Oh, guys. Look at this. There's only 1 fragment left, and then we'll have every recipe. That's amazing. 1 fragment left, guys. Do you know what? Because we've only got the 1 left now, I'm not going to spend a Nuka-Cola on it. I want to see how long it takes before I get it, because that's 2 of the 3 remaining fragments that we got today. Who knows, we might get lucky and get that 3rd one. That would be amazing if we could get that last bloody recipe. And then we'll actually be able to make all of them. That's the kicker with the trophies. It's not really the fragments themselves, because, as I said, you can just buy them with Nuka-Cola. It's the actual making of the recipes, of the themes. Because they take literal days to make, which is really goddamn annoying. It always says 2 for now, lol. I love that, for now. I had some friends go to the convention too. I hope they enjoyed it as much as I did. I was Jane Brooke's friend. Like, that will never like leave my memory. That is just a part of my life now that I will hold on to forever. Grats, 12 years later. Yeah, and then another 50 years later I'll actually be able to build all the themes. Like, the one I've got going on now is going to take another 3 days, 15 hours to build. Should probably put 2 more people in there, to be honest, to speed it up a bit more. Who's not doing anything? You're not doing anything. Go over there. Who else isn't doing anything? You. Go over there. I have 1 more dweller who isn't doing anything. Anna. Where should I put her? Could put her there. Why not? there we go. Everybody's got a place. Oh, look. Putting those 2 people in there has decreased the time by a day. Which is actually a lot, but also not a lot. Considering that I still have 2 days, 16 hours. But, you know, that's better than 3 days, 16 hours. And the problem is that I can't decrease that anymore now. Because I've got 6 people in that room. And I think they're all max endurance, so... yeah, they are. There's no way to decrease it further, so... 2 days, 16 hours, we're stuck with that. And I have to make the others afterwards. I don't even know if I have all of the stuff that I need to make all of them. Can't you hop them up on Cola to speed things up? It's very costly, Kraut. Like, to do that, it costs 33. So I could do it for that one, and then probably the one after that, but then I'd be out of Nuka-Colas, and I need Nuka-Colas for other things. Like, I kind of prioritise using Nuka-Colas for quests as opposed to the themes. Like, it'd be nice to get the themes done quicker, but they're not a huge priority. They're just for, like, 1 trophy, whereas, you know, quests are for a whole multitude of things. So in theory, yes, but at a price. So those people are just going to live there forever, making themes that I will never use. I just want my trophy, okay? I want my platinum. And, you know, I have to make the themes to get the platinum, which is really goddamn annoying. But never mind. They're fine. They're happy. I hope. 99, 100, 99, 100, 100, 100, 100. Yeah, they're fine. They're happy-ish. It's all good. Alright, you know what I think we should do, guys? Because it is almost 10:30 now. I think I should probably go to bed. Because I've got work tomorrow. I don't really want to go to bed. I just want to talk more about Star Trek. Because it was bloody amazing. And I could nerd out about that convention so much. And so many people just joined. Hi, guys. My name's Letitia. It's very late now. And I have work tomorrow. So I'm going to be ending the stream, but thank you so much for hopping by. If you're interested in hanging out some more, then don't be afraid to drop me a follow. I'll be back live again tomorrow evening. We'll be playing some more Fat Princess Adventures, which would be great. We might even finish that game tomorrow, to be fair. But yeah, we're sort of winding down. This is like the last 5 minutes of the... I don't think I should end the stream now because so many people are here. God damn it. You guys are making me stay on later, but hi. Thank you so much, guys. We'll keep going a little bit longer just because everyone's just popped in. How are you all doing? Anyone who's just joined us, I hope you've all been having a lovely day so far. Let me know what you've all been up to. Introduce yourselves in chat. They're a friendly bunch, I promise. We're just chilling in some Fallout Shelter. It's a very easygoing, very relaxed game. Good timing. I was actually just going to hop off to go get on a bike ride before the run goes down. Have a good night, everyone. Not a problem, Kraut. Thank you so much. Everybody do stick around. We want to go raid someone in a minute. I just need to decide who to raid. The viewer number is fluctuating a lot at the moment, and I kind of don't want to leave. Because, you know, if people are hopping in, I want you guys to, like, see what I'm like. See if you enjoy the channel. I don't want to leave you all. Watch out for cars, Kraut. Yes, you be safe, Kraut. Yeah, I think we'll pop off. I really don't want to, because I love having you guys here. Don't make me leave. Yeah, thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out this evening. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna save and exit, and then we're gonna have a little chat before we go and raid someone this evening. So I'm going to pop back to the main menu. Here's the controller, out of my hands. Bam, done. We're done with the game. Now I'm just going to talk to you guys for a bit. So, again, huge thank you for everyone who stopped by this evening. Thank you so much for just letting me nerd out about Star Trek, because I bloody love that show, and that convention was so goddamn amazing. Again, shout out to the organisers of the convention. It was super, super fun. Shout out to all the people that I met there, especially to Jane Brooke herself. She's amazing. I love her so much. She made the weekend for me. That woman is an absolute treasure. She's a gift to humanity. Like, her kindness just knows no bounds. She made me so incredibly happy that weekend. I love her to bits. She didn't have to do anything for me, but she went out of her way to make that weekend the most incredible weekend of my life. So thank you, Jane. I love you so much. And thank you guys for letting me just nerd out all stream. I know some of you don't watch Star Trek, don't care about Star Trek. You just wanted to hang out with me playing Fallout Shelter. But thank you for letting me nerd out. It was fun. What a great first stream to be back. Like, I know things have been so hectic recently. My schedule has just been all over the place because I've been so busy. And my streams have just been all over the place. Thank you for the follow, Emptaz. Welcome to the Lemon Fam. I'm glad you're enjoying what you see at the moment. Do you have a YouTube channel? I don't, Halal. It's just me on Twitch and on Twitter. But yeah, I'm sort of using Twitch as a platform to like go elsewhere because I'm an actor, entertainer anyway. So I want to use this as a portfolio builder. To show people what I'm like as a presenter. I don't know why my Robolemon has come up with that follow twice, but hey, Emptaz, you get 2 shout outs because you're that special. Thank you very much for the double follow. Robolemon, shut up. Stop doing things. Oh god, I think it's broken again. Hang on. Let me disconnect my Robolemon. There we go, that will shut it up. It did that before, it's done like a multiple notification thing before, so we'll shut that up before my own robot spams my own stream. That'll be a bit awkward. But yeah, what a great stream to be back with, guys. Like, I'm going to try and be a lot more regular again now. Because in theory I should have a bit more free time again, so I want to try and get back to doing about 4 streams a week, hopefully. So I'm going to be back tomorrow. I'm going to try and do something on Thursday. I don't know about Friday because I'll be at MCM. But if you're at MCM, guys, then drop me a line. We can meet up, hang out, it'll be awesome. And I don't know about the weekend. So this week could probably only be 3 streams. But then next week I want to try and get back into doing 4 a week. Because I want to keep making content. I want to keep growing the Lemon Fam. And again, shout outs to our most recent followers. I'm going to pull up on Twitch because my Robolemon is so broken tonight. I don't know what's wrong with it. Robolemon finally shows up and she goes crazy. Yeah, she's done that before. Where she just spams like, hey, this one person followed you like 50 times. I'm like, cool, thanks. I know. So let me pull up the most recent followers. We'll do a quick shout out to them and then we'll go raid someone. So everybody stick around for the raid when I decide who it's going to be. So thank you for the follows from, oh blimey, that's a name. Fud828 of 7U82822. Did you just like mash the keyboard when you wanted to come up with a name? If so, that's very good keyboard mashing. I approve. And thank you to Emptaz, to Halal31, GN Stin, Whippy7744. Her name is Malula, Snickers, Brandon Core 555, Rainshine, Batman 1980, and everybody else as well for those awesome follows. Right, we're gonna go spread the lemon love, and we're gonna go and raid. Who should we raid? I don't know. Let's go raid someone who we haven't raided in a while. Let's go raid my buddy. I don't know. I had a name, and I just got rid of the name. Yeah, let's go raid Spooder Dooder. We've not seen him in a while. Because I want to try and raid some more people that like we haven't either raided before or that we haven't seen in a bit. So everybody hop on the lemon raid, spread the lemon love to everybody. I promise you'll enjoy it. Hop on in now. Get in that raid. You know you want to. And I'm gonna go to bed. Thank you so much again, guys. Take care, everybody. I'll see you hopefully tomorrow evening. Have a good night, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.